Back. What's up, you guys? We're back. Avatar Party is back with the Honor Society. As always, it's me, Dante Basco, with Brigitte Weagle. It's Radley, Jen, Honda. How y'all doing? We're back, you guys. I mean, took a little time off. The holidays, crazy.
I mean, you guys did.
We're start. I mean, y'all did. We're back streaming,
We're back.
together. But
But
together,
together.
I know Bridget has been streaming every Saturday. You guys been hanging out with
That's
Saturday
spooky,
nights.
That's spooky Saturday.
I know. Me and Jesten just got back on Wednesday. Road to go. On Saturday. Well, when he gets back into the country. Back into the
When
country.
I'm back.
Travels make it difficult.
But hello, Maya Faye, Claudia Tip, our Oop 10. How y'all doing? Oh, how are you doing? We're back. And we are back in a special way to watch the movie.
Very special movie.
That
Very
movie.
special movie.
And there's some cast member that are gonna join us. We don't know. There's like some tentative people. Some people might join, jump out. I've never seen the movie, so I want to get into this. So this
It's my
Stream
favorite movie, dude. Should've
doesn't
won an
turn into a
Oscar.
crazy.
Get
But
outta
hope
here.
it's
You're
on
fired.
Netflix. So you guys, I'm gonna give you a few minutes for you guys. If you guys want to jump in and watch along with us, we'll all press start at the same time.
Yeah.
Of course, there'll be no volume on our stream, but you can read the subtitles in the corner up here,
Be that's
right there.
one of the corners. I don't know which corner I'm pointing at.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
somewhere.
It's
So
over
we're gonna
there.
watch it. We're gonna watch it. Some people
Hey,
are
what's
gonna
up,
go
Miss
through.
Sticks?
Jack will definitely not be here, but
Yeah.
Michaela
Yeah.
supposedly is gonna. Iro, Greg,
Sure.
Baldwin
Greetings
might
from
join in.
Spain.
Olivia, I think might come in. We have a few people that might jump in through the stream. So, yo, hey from the UK. Tiny
Hey.
Rain
Hey,
Top
hey.
10. I'm sure it rains a lot over there.
Oh yeah, we got that poll in the chat. Have you seen the movie before? 76% have. Look at
Really?
that. So far,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm in the 24% that has not. This is it. I don't know if this is the best way to watch the movie, you guys, but this I'm gonna watch it on a small
I
ass
think
screen.
this is the best way.
And
I
we're a
agree.
drinking game. We have a drinking
had
game
to-
too. What's the
We
drinking
do.
game?
The
Bridget, you want to
drinking
explain?
game-
I have a White Claw mango, fire
Nice.
mango.
I've got my cactus as always. So I only gave 3 rules.
Oh, I've got a.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go. Very nice.
something
It's,
cute.
it's not alcoholic though. so
No, it's not. No.
I've got audition tapes. Be all drunk during
Um,
my audition, like, yeah.
They're like, it was really authentic.
What? Because
What?
I would be drunk during this.
Secure
for
Badger
sure.
Mo, what's up? Thanks for the carry the other night.
So I only gave us 3 rules because I wanted to keep it easy, and I think these things happen relatively frequently. And as always, we're taking sips, and I still think this is going to keep us under the level of alcohol we were drinking when everybody was buying us alcohol to drink on
Yeah.
the charity stream.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is
This
a
is
Friday
much
night.
tamer.
But to everyone using bits to be like, take a shot.
Just be like, drink more. So our rules are: whenever a name is pronounced incorrectly or it takes longer than necessary to bend an element, and Katara monologues.
All right, that's easy.
Everyone have your
peasy,
water
lemon
on
squeeze it.
standby.
Yeah,
That is
water-
my advice. Water on standby.
water.
We're not starting this. So everyone has
I
water.
have no water
on
at the
standby.
moment. I just have
Dante,
White
I
Claws.
told you before you
I have
even sat down.
pita
to
chips,
get your
though.
water.
I have
Doug,
pita
you won't
chips
even
and
make it through the movie, and then you'll be
Yeah.
like, guys, I don't even know what I watched. We'll have to watch it again.
No.
Hi,
Dante,
shout out to
Stream
Canada.
after stream.
Hype train
Oh my gosh,
is
we got a
incoming.
hype train.
Hype train.
Let's do the damn thing,
Oh, look,
says
Magma
Edrew
produced hydrate, so drink water.
0607.
Dante, you gotta get water.
So I'm gonna
Hydrate.
just open my can of White Claw.
No,
I'm gonna open my can of peach.
I'm gonna open that can of whip ass.
peach juice.
Dude, it's so good. Hey guys, if you're ever out here, this is or if you see this drink,
Thank you for the
this
bits.
drink anywhere.
Purple
Get it.
tea.
It's
Get it, grab it.
refreshing. It's
Oh.
peach.
Peach.
Street
look at all
Metro,
the
Momo.
thank you for
In
the,
honor of Momo, I'm drinking
bits.
Momo.
So are you
Oh,
guys
my
ready to rock? Well, I mean,
Whoa!
as the actors come in, they'll just come in. They don't. It's unsanctimonious screening of that movie. Yeah, that movie.
That movie.
Y'all ready?
Summoning.
Are you guys ready?
Well, I gotta go to Netflix.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling people to get ready, Justin.
Yeah, what were you
I
doing?
said no. I said get your waters ready.
No, he also said
That's
everybody get the Netflix ready.
Oh.
He got you.
All right.
That's true. That's true. My thing is spinning. There we go.
It's trying its best.
All right.
Well, is it the last?
This is gonna be very interesting for everybody. Thank you for the. Is that a bit? What is that silver
There.
pyramid?
That's
Thank you for the
bits.
follow. I don't know what's
That's a
going
bit.
on here.
Those are the bits, Dante.
Those
the
are the
pyramid
biddies,
is
dude.
the bits.
Reagan Tate asks, has Brigitte and Jesten seen?
I saw it in theaters when it came out.
Good for you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good
I don't even
for
remember
you.
when I saw it, but I saw it. But I don't remember all of it. I just remember the mispronounced names. I remember Dev Patel was like, "Yo, Dev's in this."
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a fan
And
of Dev
that's-
Patel, so I can't wait to see what he...
Yeah, and I was just like, okay.
All right, so this is gonna
This
be a
is
weird stream, you guys. We're just gonna watch it. You ready? I want to get into it because obviously
Okay, wait. Let's take a. If we could do a poll, how many people are gonna say Dante's gonna kind of like it?
Oh no, I hate that.
you guys, am I gonna
Let's
like
get a
it
big-
or am I gonna love it?
No.
It's like Dante didn't like it. He loved it.
Oh, this hurts me.
Um,
Also, of course, everybody always drink when Dante's confused.
I'm never gonna be confused. Back of my hand.
Sure.
And then everyone chug if Dante likes it.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Oh,
are y'all
okay.
ready to go?
Chat,
Is
you
everybody
ready?
out there ready to go?
I'm
Can I get
ready.
some
I'm
fire?
ready.
Can I get some fires in
Oh,
chat if you
thanks
guys
for
are ready
the
to go?
goodies, Foxy.
Are you guys ready to go?
Oh, we are ready to rock.
Ready.
Ready to roll.
Oh boy.
Some
here
people's
we
like,
go.
no. Yes. All right, fires. There we go. I see some flames. I see some flames in the chat, and we're ready to go.
Flamios.
So we are gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I have my guy doing this.
Oh, dang it.
Whoa,
No
skateboard kid.
guy.
Paramount Pictures.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. No popcorn. I wish I had popcorn.
I got
Fire
popcorn.
Nation Nickelodeon's going on. I'm with it. I'm in the house. All right. Here we go. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see what happens here.
You should be, honestly.
Blinding Edge Pictures. That's M. Night Shyamalan's action. Right? Fine?
I think so.
I feel like I'm in the movie theater. Kinda. The Last
Okay.
Airbender.
Last Airbender.
Obviously couldn't call it Avatar because of the blue people.
Right.
This looks exactly like the cartoon right now. So
The
far, you guys were
beginning-
excited. Were you guys excited first time you saw it? This looks great.
In the theater, we're like, okay,
Yeah,
and then they
it was
started
like somewhat
talking.
promising.
Yeah.
So far, I'm in.
Right. Yeah.
All
It
right,
tricks
everyone,
you.
take a chug. I'm just kidding.
So far, I'm in.
That poll is up there.
Why wouldn't they use the original?
They had to do the Star Wars scroll.
Let's say it is a Star Wars scroll. Kind of like
Yeah.
Star Wars scroll.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just use the one from the cartoon?
Because that would be.
Bro, you're asking a
Easy.
lot right now.
Yeah, you're asking a lot of questions.
You're
I don't
demanding a
know.
lot from this production.
Mm,
It's almost like why didn't they just have May read it?
yeah, you know?
Or
Has
even this
narrated.
actress. Why didn't this actress just do what they did with no scroll?
Yeah, you know, they were hoping.
Book 1 water. So far, I'm in though. I'm in so far. This looks cool.
Let's just say the rest of the books got burned up.
Yep, they vanished.
Not as
So
blue as-
promising. This opening shot, you're like, oh, this could be great.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Okay.
Ending's happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's Katara. The costume looks great.
Right? Costumes look cool.
Costume looks cool.
Actress, okay. We can give it a slide. We'll give it a slide for now. Slide.
There's Jack.
No.
What's going on? That's Katara? That's Katara?
Yes.
I feel like Katara. This is cool though. It's cool.
Does look cold.
Anyone know what location this is?
Antarctica?
Shout out to Jackson Rathbone.
Not as blue as the cartoon.
Need more blue
No.
in this.
Could we put some more blue lighting?
Why are you punishing yourself?
Does this count? We're gonna count this as Katara's monologuing, so we're just gonna drink.
They're looking for food?
Yeah.
I guess they were in the first episode of the show too.
Has anyone recut the dialogue from the animation and this movie and just did like a mashup, because I feel like you could salvage it
Maybe a little bit.
a little bit, just like a
Maybe.
like super mashup.
This was basically like the first episode of the show.
This
Yeah.
is this is actually the prequel to Twilight the movie. It's Jasper's backstory.
Oh God. Oh.
This Sokka
I'm
doesn't
sure
have no
that
sense of
somewhere-
humor. I can tell you that right now. He's not funny.
No.
Is he? Does it get funny?
No. I
Is it-
know. I just know that they try.
Does it
But
get
does
funnier?
not hit.
No, it does not get funny. Also,
No.
I realized I don't remember this movie at all.
Like
I'm seeing it and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember just
It was a teen
like, being
heartthrob
like,
thing.
"Boop," after.
Yeah.
Did they already go to he
What's the
finds the
movie?
avatar? Hold on a second. What's going on? He finds the avatar? Not her?
They're right
Techni-
next to each other.
I know, but you know, in the cartoon, she hit her
Yeah.
power. Her water bending is what opens up the portal.
Oh, Dante, turn the subtitles on.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Thanks for that.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mystics. It
Mystics
doesn't
looking
get
out.
funny. Actually, this whole thing is a comedy, right?
Yeah, that's if you look at it from that.
Ooh, that's cool. 1 second. So
Yeah,
he,
they got the air ice bubble thing on correctly.
Mhm.
my man's doing a drama. Okay.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Just like hit by this pocket of air. Yo,
Mhm.
thanks for that follow, Sergeant Radio. Oh my gosh, Independence Day.
Oh no.
There it is.
Oh, there he is.
There's your boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not here to
Guys,
judge. I'm
everyone
not here to
get-
judge.
everyone get your drinks ready.
Ready? Brace yourselves.
Oh, the Appa looks cool though. Appa looks cool. Is he dead?
I
Just
don't
a
know.
little
Papa looks
toboggan
cool.
slide down. Favorite part of the snow.
Whee! I just want to know where they shot this. Or like, is this all just soundstage, or did they go to like an actual
Middle Earth.
snow location? Middle Earth.
Yep, that's the one.
Thanks for those biddies.
It
Salty onion.
looks like people are saying Greenland.
Inland.
Greenland. Oh, sick.
This is definitely making you feel nervous about a live action series. Right? Sometimes cartoons aren't like really.
They don't translate well.
Whoa, that's cool. I mean, Appa's cool.
I think he's terrifying, personally.
I haven't seen him all the way yet. He's just laying there.
Right.
It's reminding me
I-
of the guy
like-
from the Never Ending
What?
Story. What's my man's
Oh.
name?
Falcor?
Falcor.
I'm
Those
just,
are his
like, waiting for that
tattoos.
name.
Those are his tattoos.
Those are his tattoos?
I guess that's what the tattoos gotta look like in real life. But
I mean, not
like that-
necessarily.
I like the big blue glow in the dark
I mean, you
situation.
could have done it with like blue indigo ink or whatever.
Yeah, you could
You know,
would
at
have
least do
taken
the
a
blue.
while, but
That seemed a little anticlimactic for finding an avatar, don't you think? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, super
well, you know.
anticlimactic. Yo, what's up? Not serious.
Right.
Thanks for that follow, Mick Canham.
So for people that follow us to watch the Avatar party
Seriously,
where we do the
Canada,
Let's
that's
Watch
not
parties, we've watched the whole series of Avatar. We're gonna move into Korra. Therefore, it was a good time for us to watch this movie.
yeah, boy.
The in between time,
The in between time.
and this is what we got. Thank you for the.
They brought their machines.
Oh, I do believe they did already say Aang's name wrong,
Like-
right?
Look at this. Look at this casting. It's so great. You know, you got like the indigenous people in the tent, and then the two just
Yeah.
super indigenous leads.
Uh-huh.
Like a live action could go well if you've got like the soul and source of the story like locked down.
Yeah. And I feel like, and as long as you can like pull off the bending.
I mean, it
to
looks
make it look
cool. I mean,
decent.
the costumes are
Yeah.
looking cool. Dev Patel.
Like casting Dev Patel, I think that was a good.
I think Dev Patel was cool. And honestly, I did audition for the role, and I really wanted to do it. And then I heard Jesse McCartney got casted as Zuko, and
Oh,
that really
no.
upset me.
But at
But
least
then
it
when I
wasn't
heard
Jesse
Dev
McCartney.
got it, I was happier about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think he should have been bald with a ponytail or something. Little character growth. I mean, where is
Yeah.
he gonna go? He's already emo.
He's already the cool looking.
He's
It's like
already
he's starting
emo,
from 3.
cool looking Zuko. You gotta have faith that there's gonna be
They
a
just gotta get
sequel.
the
So just
bangs.
come
Alright,
in.
whose Nan is in here? Like, wait a second.
Don't do it, Katara. Don't do it.
Why she's in
Those are some indigenous. How come all the other people are indigenous people, Justin?
They're adopted.
That-
These 3 people are adopted.
They just found these guys.
I thought they were gonna be Inuit or something.
I mean, you've got like definitely indigenous types that are all for the background to be like, hey, they're indigenous, right? Because everyone else is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they found the avatar just that quick this time.
You
Bam,
gotta
he's right
hydrate.
there.
So drink water if you
Hydrate,
have water.
everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks for that
hydrate.
follow, My Fairy Tale Life.
Yeah. Also, we did have a drink or two already, I think.
Okay,
The
look how
episode's
young
gonna
this
wreck us.
avatar is compared to Katara. This is what I'm talking about, the Katang thing. Look how little that guy is.
We just started the movie.
This is kind of like the beginning of the cartoon. How it went
It's
down.
also interesting, this scene, because Dev Patel's level's like up here.
There's some
and
fire
then
bending. That fire bending went quick. Sorry, go ahead,
Yeah.
Justin. I didn't mean to cut you
Dev
off.
Patel's acting level was like, or energy was like up here, and then what's his name? Noah Ringer, I think his name is like here.
Yeah,
I
Noah.
feel like the scene when they cut it, they're like, Dev Patel's working off what was in that moment. Then they were like cutting away to Noah because they're like,
I know.
this isn't matching.
Ugh.
We got to make this work. Dev Patel's killing it.
No.
A hard thing. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. I work with actors, all kinds of stuff, and a lot of times the movie stars they act toward the acting. Fascinating, which makes it look like you're not going to do bad acting because if you do certain kind of acting and someone's doing different kind of acting, it makes it look like you're doing bad acting.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's real dramatic, but it looks cool.
We're in the 10-minute mark. Yeah, we're 10 minutes in. We don't even know who's like the real lead.
They didn't say no
There's
one's
nothing to
name. Oh,
like.
they said Sokka. Did they say Oh no, what's going on there? No,
Yeah, they
that's
were-
not cool. What the fuck is that? Hold up. Hold up. That dude, it does look kind of weird with his feet looking all dangly like that.
Those are kids.
Those are kids dangling from his
Those are
feet.
kids dangling from the
Okay,
feet.
that freaked me out. I thought he was like a little monster.
He's got those dangly toes.
Oh god.
Salad fingers,
no.
but in
Is that Uncle Iroh? Is that Uncle Iroh or General Joe?
It's Uncle Iroh.
It's Uncle Iroh.
That's Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
The subtitles went from like typing out Aang as ONG to actually spelling it right.
I'm just gonna point this out. Like, it's really interesting. We're like doing this casting. You're like, okay, the good guys. We clearly see who they are. And then you've got like, oh, we'll have diversity. We'll have, Fire Nation is Indian. It's literally light versus dark. Like,
Yeah.
such bad casting. I mean, not bad cast, but like, you should have really went with actual.
They had some mistakes.
Got a drink.
For what? What are we drinking for?
Why is
You
that good
missed
rabbi from
multiple.
Jesus from that?
What you got to call him out? Cause I'm
I have been. I have been.
I don't listen to you.
I know you don't.
Also, shout out to all the mods out there. You guys are killing it. Also helping with some of the commands
Yeah, because they've said Ong and like Soka and Iro, like all the names are wrong, so we have to drink every time they say.
Wait, they call him Iro?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My ears are just like blanking out on the names and automatically replacing them with the correct names.
Did he say Iro?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That Grams? That
Bass
Grams?
Fry, you are correct.
Gran.
You all
That
will get
Gran
alcohol
Gran?
poisoning.
What's up, Gran?
Yo, what's up, Gran?
Moving kind of slow so far. I would think by this time in the action film, there's more action. Am I wrong? Or...
Stay strong.
I mean, I'm just digging the costumes. This is what I like about it. I'm like,
The costumes
Yeah.
look dope.
great.
Yeah,
Might
the
wanna see
costumes
a
look
part of the
good.
screen.
Even like the props, like shout out to props and wardrobe department in this movie. You guys are killing hair and makeup as well.
Yeah. It looks good. Is Appa scary? 92% say yes.
Oh, you can do it, dude.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it. That's good.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Easy.
I think it looks great, man.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic.
Bending water.
Nah, dude, he's just making a mess. He's seeing if Aang can truly clean up the mess of the world.
Yeah. It's bounty.
But
Quick, quick,
Iro
quick.
is a good guy. Guys in bad guys' clothing. Oh, is this taking
like
too
it,
long to
like-
bend? Is this taking too long to bend or no?
I don't know what this is. I think this is just supposed to be like each
A
element
test to-
reacts to Aang
Yeah.
for some reason. Like
It's like they watch Star Wars and they're like, how do we make? Oh, there'll be like a test, kind of like Star Wars, where the
Yeah.
Force flows through everything.
we're gonna do the scroll and we're gonna have this little testy thing. Oops. Well,
Okay, here we go. Action. Boom. Oh! That's like the cartoon.
yeah.
Like shots from the.
Sort of, yeah.
This is looking cool. All right. I'm an
Oh, no.
optimist. I'm an optimist, you guys.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, we're so attached to the cartoon, the characters don't feel like the characters we know. Especially Uncle Iroh to me
Like
right now.
cinematic wise,
And I love
you're
Uncle
like, this
Iroh.
all looks like pretty cool.
Yeah. It was okay for the first half. It's just the longer you sat with it, the worse it
Yeah,
got.
you're just like, okay, I'm forgiving. I will still continue to watch.
That was
Just wanted to cram it.
He's an avatar, dude. He's an airbender. Nowhere to run. My dude flies.
My dude for lies.
Though I feel like the reveal of the
I don't
kite
know.
thing, the glider, should have
glider.
been revealed after he jumped off the ship
Yeah.
because we
Yeah,
already
there
knew what he
should've
was
been
going to do.
It was a cool
He was
shot,
just like,
though.
"Shh, I've got a glider, and you're like, okay, you're going to fly off the ship now.
Yeah.
Instead of there's nowhere to go, jumps off and then glides away, and you're like, oh snap, the glider!
It is giving me Star Wars feels. How like Star Wars is like this kind of drama in space, you know?
Yeah.
It's got give me
Yeah.
like everyone's very serious about, and it's just serious. It means war and all this stuff, but
Oh gosh.
I don't know about the lightness. What is about the lightness of the film? Like the levity and the. I guess it's hard to do without animation.
Gosh, I like that. For a moment, I had my honor back.
Yep. Oh. Drink. I think this counts as a double drink.
Oh,
She's
there you go.
monologuing and she said the
And-
name
Oh,
wrong.
Let's just
monologuing.
drink your entire drink right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but she got the little things in her hair. She got the little things in her hair.
The loopies.
She got her
But they're
hair
not
loopy.
looping, they're just kind of going down the side.
Yeah, they're just braided on the side.
Yeah, they couldn't even pull off the actual loop.
The food at my dad's bar is amazing. Nice.
Oh, Ong. He just said Ong.
Oh. Thanks for supporting the stream, Waiting Dreamer.
Oh, Momo's here.
Someone say Momo.
Do I cheer to Momo? I'm gonna cheer to Momo. Momo looks good. Momo looks good, Bridget.
I didn't say anything.
Momo
What
looks
doesn't
good,
look
you
too bad?
guys.
It was, yeah, he's not as creepy as he
Awaiting, the dreamer says Momo is so ugly. Okay.
could've.
I
He's
mean-
a little, you know.
We definitely skipped a huge portion of the TV show.
I mean, they went
I
immediately
mean, they got
to.
to.
They got to.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't got to. They just try to do the whole first book in one movie.
Yeah.
When you watch Star Wars, there's actually not a lot of the story in the first episode. Like he does like one thing.
It's a whole like opening battle that he
Yeah.
That's like,
Like,
it's
Star
like
Wars,
they're good
I
about
can't
that.
believe did you make Alice watch Rogue One as her first Star Wars?
I did.
Oh, Dante.
Wow.
You could have
What?
done episode 4. That's you ruined it for you ruined the entire
No, because
Star Wars for me.
Rogue One you could watch without watching the other movies, but it's the beginning of all the movies.
No, because you don't get the full effect of like
yeah, it doesn't, it's not
Rogue
the
One.
same.
You
Thank
have to
you
watch
for
4.
that.
It doesn't have the same, like, emotional.
Yeah.
It
'cause
had
it's
it
like,
for
where are
me.
these people?
It had it for me.
Because
Because you had already saw everything, doesn't it? That
Of
doesn't
course it is.
count.
I was gonna be like, I don't get any of this. Why is this?
Yeah,
even
she's gonna be like,
important?
this was like a okay movie, I guess.
What are we watching, you guys? How y'all doing out there? What are we watching? Oh, this guy's.
I wish you didn't even say that line. It's like the problem with this movie is like they don't let there be like a payoff on like what we're seeing. They're just telling you the entire story.
Yeah, it's
Like
very.
going, I gave this to him, and then show you a flashback. Well, why are you showing me the flashback? You already,
You already said it.
yeah.
It's that
I
whole
don't
show
know.
don't tell thing.
The other
Yeah.
thing that you gotta
Choose one.
realize is like
Choose
when
one.
you have a big title like this, all of a sudden a lot of people get involved in the studio and
Yeah.
people
Kathleen
can lose track of what's going on.
Not to point fingers.
I'm just saying, a lot of things could happen.
And a lot of things clearly did happen.
Dude, he's at Forks, Washington.
Yay!
Someone cut in. Someone take this scene and please cut in Twilight. Whoever's out there, there's a bunch of you out there watching the stream. Please, it would be the greatest mashup right now.
Oh no, I
It's
mean,
like watching the cave. We cut. We see Edward turned glittering in the ray of sun or something.
Stop it.
Amazing. Oh, you know what? Cut it
oh,
gray. Why not?
a dragon?
This could be the same. Sorry, I don't want to ruin Star Wars for those who haven't watched it. But you get where I'm going with this.
Is he in the spirit world right now?
It's the dragon from Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Yo, where's Justin Chat whatever his name is?
I can't remember. Oh my gosh.
You just said on, dude. Drink one time, y'all.
Drink.
Drink.
$2 was the budget. You know what's also I don't know, I'll save it to the end.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ong, friends with the Manx. Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Oh, what up, Jen? So they even had him.
Is that General Zhao?
Yeah.
So many good, like, really good actors for like the other storyline.
Yeah, they just
So
I
it's-
don't yeah.
It's like to balance out the movie. They're like, we need strong actors for this other half so people don't dip out.
How come all the How come all the firebenders have British accents?
You know, at a, you know.
Because they're well educated with the
Mm.
machines.
What?
Someone said this is the Umbrella Island players version of the Umbrella Island players play. Yeah.
That was weird as fuck.
Yeah, the hair. The hair
First of
makeup
all,
doing some-
where's that mutton chops at? This is Fire Nation. Where the damn mutton chops at, y'all? Let's see some freak. I don't care what color you are, what nation you're from. You're Fire Nation. You should be having some mutton chops. All of y'all.
Yeah.
That's Dante's
There was
biggest
one dude who had
critique.
like who had those sharp sideburns. If you saw it,
There, I
He's
didn't
like-
see it, but then he saw the show.
he saw the show. He was like, "I'm gonna show up to set. No one's gonna tell me to cut my sideburns. I'm rocking this." And had the triangular goatee.
Like
Or
that he
like
pulls
the-
out a picture of his family and it's
And it's from
It's from the
show.
cartoon.
Merch on the show.
Someone make that a meme.
Go Dev. Go Dev.
Oh, Dev. I like to believe that this got him the role for Chappie.
This was his audition.
This is like hired.
You did it. You did it. Nailed it.
Just keep the fireball.
I don't know, you guys. I don't want to say nothing too crazy and shit up in here because what if M. Night Shyamalan catches a hold of some meme from this? Fuck Dante.
I think you'll be fine.
We're not riffing on M. Night Shyamalan. We're just ripping on like.
But I never like to rip on actors either because
This
it's not really
product he gave
there.
us.
Yeah, it's not.
Get to do a job. It's amazing to book a job, especially. You really have no control over
Yeah.
how the film ultimately comes out. You're just best job. And
I like how they still haven't put together that he's the Avatar, even though he did the whole glowy thing right in front of them. She's like, Airbender's just glow.
Huh? I thought that was Toph for a second. I was like, that's Toph!
That's her, dude. She just randomly showed up in book one.
Yep. No,
Also,
she
who
said,
is that
We
kid?
got a
Like-
drink. Drink.
Like realistically, who's this kid?
He's just a random kid. Drink. Drink, drink, drink. We have a double drink.
There's a Cyburn guy.
That Toph? What's going on?
No, Dante. Dante's confused. Drink.
He's earthbending, isn't he?
Everybody, we
Water
seem to think that
swoosh.
this is supposed to be their version of Haru.
They tried to do it. They tried to do the moment. They tried to do the moment.
They did. They tried.
I tried
Wasn't
to.
sexy.
It's not as sexy.
Also, I feel like the reveal was you're too far away.
Right. And you know, when you look in real life, like if you were into a fight with fire and all this and earth thrown at you, like a little water fight coming at you, I could deal with that little water.
Like,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
splashed me.
Splash
with
me.
water.
Guess what?
I'm wet.
I got some other stuff. This is called a big ass rock coming at you super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Right now, Fire Nation doesn't look that bad. They're like, hey, this kid threw a rock, but we're gonna reunite him with his dad.
Jesten, all Fire Nation, all bad. Bad leadership. Yes.
Here comes that earth bending scene.
I'm
Oh.
I'm trying to mentally prepare myself.
Earthbenders in an earth prison.
Earthbenders
Yeah,
in the house.
Dead inside.
Yep. Yeah, why didn't you guys break out? I don't know.
Whoa, there's
Oh my god, we're
Dude,
surrounded
you're-
by Earth. Oh my god, our elements everywhere. you know.
Look at that sweet mustache in the back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's dead? I'm the Avatar. Chef's kiss. Best dialogue ever.
So good.
Yo, thanks for that follow. Someone please cut this someone please cut this into like a dance. I'm an airbender.
That was funny. That was very Sokka-esh.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That was some fire bending right there. I mean, earth bending.
Yep. See, in the trailer they used that like fire hitting that rock wall thing.
Oh yeah, their one trailer is really intense, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
they knew
really,
how to
this looks
hype it
actually
up.
pretty dope. Yeah.
But,
Don't be afraid. I think also the problem here is that it's Nickelodeon, so like you really can't get too dark with this.
Yeah.
Looking kind of cool.
Let's be real.
Kind of looking.
The Fire Nation.
We're gonna say we drink for this because there's no. It should not have taken that long to move that tiny ass rock.
Yeah. Oh man, he just broke that dude's goods. It's like
Ooh, boomerang.
I feel like they have the source material, and then they went, let's make it a little bit more like Star Wars. And someone's like, you know what this reminds me of? Mulan. They're like, yo, Mulan. And then they meshed it together.
Oh my gosh, it hurts. It hurts.
I think the tone was a little strange of them. But gotta make a.
And then, yo, what's his name? Dua.
Rolls?
Shout out to Dua, who plays Poe, who's also right here on the right side of the screen.
Oh dang.
Poe from Mulan, dude.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's how they get the waterbending scroll.
Where are the pirates at?
Dude.
All them damn pirates.
No pirates in this one.
This dude was in this.
How are y'all doing out there?
No pirates.
What's up, Zucchini?
I feel like this movie's almost done. Is it almost done?
I don't know. Nope, it is
We're just
not almost
plowing
done.
through it.
Yeah, but we got a Kyoshi shout out. You love to see that.
This is you when you're an earthbender. You effed shit up.
This is the thing, like, okay. Like,
Stay
when I
tuned.
watched Spider-Verse, I realized how cool animation is, how we love animation, and that how no Spider-Man, I don't care what Spider-Man you're talking about, is ever going to be as cool as Miles Morales was in Spider-Verse, because the reason why we love these superhero movies is the animation aspect of it. We got caught up in all the Marvel, and the Marvel stuff is cool, but go watch some like real animation, read the comic books, and like they're never gonna be as cool as those dudes because
Never.
they're actually guys in leotards. That doesn't look as cool in real life as it does in a drawing,
Yep.
and the bending is
listen.
never gonna look as cool as it did in animation, right?
Exactly.
But I mean,
I also think when it comes to animation and live action, like animation, there's just so much possibilities, and like your mind
Right.
fills in the gap for things, which makes it like even more exciting because you're like kind of involved in it. Whereas you watch the live actions, it's just there, and that's like a permanent. So you're like, there's now logic and everything behind it.
yeah.
I hate how like these how close those shots are. Like, why are we doing this? What is this?
We couldn't afford the more of the background.
Really, like, just I
I
want
I
you
mean,
to
but
see
this
this.
kid's a kung fu master, right? In
the-
real
No,
life?
Ringer,
Avatar.
he was like a karate. I think karate. He's like, which
He has skills, obviously.
Who, the kid?
which dude at that age I took karate when I was like 5 till I was like 10 or whatever. So technically, I am a black belt in karate.
I'm an orange
Um,
belt, personally.
I took my test. The last test I did was for my black belt.
That's a black belt?
Yeah, black belt with like 2 little patch things.
That's
And then
impressive.
you had to do.
I think black belt is
You
a
had to get
life,
5 in order to be second degree.
life,
Hmm.
a life
Dude, I
accomplishment.
didn't know.
Run a marathon, learn another language, get a black belt in a martial art. That's pretty
I
good.
I never knew there was like actual fighting competitiveness for karate when I was a kid. I thought it was just like all the like you learned your form and technique and that was it. But
Oh.
there's like I think Olympics of karate.
Now you're
Yeah,
I'm
there's like a
dude,
lot.
if I would have stayed with it, I would have been a
Justin, you're from
Olympic
Hawaii. Every
competing
other person in Hawaii fights MMA now. You can't go to a
Yeah.
bar when someone wants to pick a fight with you. They want to try on the stuff that they learn in the.
Right.
Nah, dude, just become a master chef and you go you're like, oh, you hungry? I got you some soup. It's the sound
Oh my
Hawaiians make when they
gosh.
punch. Soup. Sounds like soup.
Are all the Fire
Fantastic.
Nation East Indians? Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
M Night.
who's breathing heavily into the mic. That would be Dante.
Yeah, that would be
Are you
Dante.
sure it's me? This may not be me. I'm into
It's
the
definitely
movie.
you. I'm
Dante's
not
like,
using this mic. My mic's over here.
That's him. Him really into the movie. Iron Man. Dude,
They've already
Cliff,
showed
right?
the truth, strength, and fire. They genocided the friggin' nomads of the air temples.
the armor's interesting design. It's like a Roman meets
Asian.
like Asian.
Yeah.
That Zhao? That's Ozai?
Zhao and Ozai.
That's
Yeah.
Ozai. Okay, cool.
I like both of these actors. When I saw them in this movie, I was like, they should be in a action comedy as brothers. It would be amazing.
I like that they have British accents. Not
'Cause they're
Asian
educated.
accents, British accents. Okay, North Kingdom.
The last.
Did you ever go to
Airbender.
Bossing Say or no?
Not in this one.
Dude, Cliff Curtis is just so good, man. Like, also a chameleon where he just plays different ethnic groups and you believe it because he just like morphs into it. If you watch, what is it, Training Day? Dude.
Yeah.
He's so good in that. So scary.
Ladybug XOX says apparently this kid who Zuko talks to has been cast in the new Netflix show. I'm guessing so.
Wait, what? He's been cast as a Zuko?
I don't know.
Dr. Zuko, become Zuko.
This one right here?
I guess so.
Oh, wait. Isn't that, Yo, that kid...
Key, Agni Key.
No, just drink.
Chuck.
Oh, this is how they revealed his past.
Yeah.
There's Azula.
Yeah.
He does not look menacing at all. I don't know. He just looks like one of those young kid actors, but it's not.
Like, just looks like him.
Yeah.
A look-alike.
Come on, Zook. Go find some pretty. I saw me.
Wait, what did he say about pretty girls?
Eero's trying to get him to just hide in the Earth colony and settle down and all that good stuff.
Nice.
So he's like, meet some pretty girls.
Drink.
Uh-huh.
You're calling him Eero too.
Yeah, that was part of the,
Eero.
Euro. I also love how suddenly Aang has a hard time waterbending. I think she's monologuing again, technically. I'm going to drink. She's just explaining everything to everybody constantly.
What?
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. See, you get it. You understand.
Like, even for this, you could have used some practicals.
Yeah. You just,
Love the show so much that we can't get in.
I'm trying to, like, there's some cool aspects for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that transition to this is kind of cool because it's a very calming and be like water.
Like this movie feels so serious.
Yeah.
That too.
I don't.
I mean, because it's like war, technically. It's a war, like a film set in a time of war.
Yeah.
Which is also like hard to kind of do because you're like, how do we make a story about war?
Let the cringe flow through you. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely not making me feel good about any live action Avatar. Like, it's like.
Yeah.
But if you watch the early Spider-Man, the early Marvel stuff, they come a long way to now. So there's some hope there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember watching one of them where Kim Dafoe plays the
Green Goblin.
Yeah, and his mouth don't close.
It's terrifying.
It looks like he's wearing.
The mask is just here, and you see his mouth.
Yeah, his face. No, his face is like in the mouth of the mask, kind of like, but with a thing over it, and it looks like he's a character at Disney. I'm like,
but
what
that Green
the
Goblin
fuck
scared the crap out of me as a child.
Yeah.
I was traumatized.
Well, watch it now, and you're like, this dude is in Tomorrowland.
Yo, that thing is so out. Like, but the one with like Doc Ock, man, so sick.
The Doc Ock one's good.
Yeah. What? My name is Ong. What's up? What's up, Mr. Monk?
Drink.
I think the issue is also just trying to cover so many like
themes throughout this movie in
Yeah.
one go rather than like
Yeah.
I don't even know what I mean.
It's just a literal like we got to stop the Fire Nation, and that's literally the driving force for the whole entire film.
Right.
Did you watch one?
I did not yet. No.
Watch it out there.
I did not have a corn dog. Sadly, it's been a while.
Looks cool. So far it feels like one of those movies. Like, it looks cool. Things are looking cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Just not enough soul, dude.
There are movies like this that back when there's a belly that big time. And it's belly. It's like Nas and like looks so cool, but it's all over the place. It's crazy, but one of those movies you play at a party in the background with other music going on, and it just looks cool.
Well, that's cool.
Looks like could be one of those movies.
Yeah.
Because the images look.
Yeah.
It's visually
appealing. I'm trying to be positive here, you guys. I'm trying to be positive.
Right.
Visually appealing, great aesthetic.
Salty Onion says Appa is only shown like 4 times.
No Avatar spirit.
I want some close-ups of Appa. Come on.
And then you turn on and look at that.
Bridget, aren't you glad Toph's not in this?
What happened?
Glad Toph's not in
what
this.
happened? He double-crossed the Avatar?
Of course.
And he also pulled a shank on him.
Yeah.
But they're like slowly not showing it.
Did he Lando Calrissian him? Is it Lando?
Yeah. This is why I'm like, yo, it's a cross between like Star Wars, Mulan.
Did Lando in this Cloud City? and the Northern Air Temple.
literally
He did the
Cloud
same
City.
thing. It's Cloud City, you guys. I found out what's popping. Back in the Avatar State.
Michelangelo
Hype
Stark
Williams,
said
you're
Lord of
right.
the
It was
Rings.
that's who it was. Hype Williams directed it Belly. So shout out to Hype
Lord of
Williams.
the
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Also,
One
Michelangelo
Stage
Stark is
Journey
such a fantastic name.
691919. My mic is cutting in and out of the stream again. I need to get a new mic, maybe.
I think you do. It's a lot of complaints about your mic.
They're just plugging your Yeti, dude.
Movie
I
wants to
can-
know
I
who each of our
could.
favorite characters are,
In this movie.
or just in general.
Live?
In like I think the Avatar universe, maybe. Is it specific to this movie?
1 second. Now what's happening?
So many things.
Now and
General Zhao.
My favorite character is Lee.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna go for Momo.
I'll go with Lee, Momo,
what's going on right now, y'all?
and Smeller Bee.
Smeller me.
Is the Smeller be making it to this show?
Just gonna have to watch, dude.
I mean, my dude is a good actor, but because we know the other guys so well, you're just
Lee from
like
the tea
wanting
shop.
Jason Isaac to just come in here and just be more "Arr! Motherfuckers in the house. I'm fucking Fire Nation and will fuck people up.
I do love Rurouni Kenshin. Live action. That's like one
Who's
of the
that?
best
Who's
live
that?
action
Who's that? Who's this? What's going on?
adaptations ever.
Was that Jet? Who was that?
Dude, just watch.
You
Just
gotta watch.
dude.
If you pay, if
Nothing's
you
confused.
think about
Everyone drink.
everybody drink.
Is Toph in there?
No, if you think about what you're witnessing, you know what episode.
You
this
know
is.
what this is.
You know what this is. It just take 2
Is
seconds.
it? Is
to
this
look
the Blue
at it.
Spirit coming in? Is
There
Zuko coming
you
in?
go. I'm so proud.
No,
of
dude,
you.
this is the scene in
Blue Spirit makes it
it's
into this
Princess
thing?
Leia coming to save Han. Or Han. Depends on which
Han.
galactic dialect you have.
Depends.
According to George Lucas.
Oh my god!
Also,
Thank
he
for
straight
them
up murdered
bits.
that guy. Thank you for them biddies.
Thank you for
Does
the
he
bits.
actually have the Blue Spirit mask on when he does this? It looked like he had long hair.
He's got a mask on.
Just watch, dude.
It's not the mask.
Dante, don't make me be like the movie.
You got
and
the
tell
two
you what's gonna
swords.
happen.
Two swords. Bam.
Don't make me pull a guitar and just explain everything to you.
He has 2 swords. Go. Let's go, little boy.
Don't
only
say things like that, Dante.
He has hair though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. For Fire Nation, who build machines and stuff, they suck at building handcuffs. You just hit it and it unlocked.
And then they hung up the other guys. What?
Yeah. They killed one dude, hung up the other dudes.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Also,
How'd y'all feel when
also
y'all
there
saw
was
this in the movie theater?
laughing, maybe drinking.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
I was so upset, and I just got an appa slid to me.
little appa baby.
Lava, just he just appeared out of nowhere.
The little appa.
Lava slid under my laptop at me.
Lock down
Thanks,
all the
Jonathan.
kids.
Welcome.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you wear this mask?
I can't
See,
call
what's also
it.
upsetting is like the fire hits the ground. There's no singe mark. Like I just need some practical in this.
There is none. What is
And it would,
practical?
like,
that would be
Yeah,
practical.
there's some
of them.
practicals that would just it'd be a little bit more salvageable.
This is the softest.
Feels like
Dude,
know.
set
Oh my
set
God.
deck, props, design. Just
It's the softest kid in the world.
shout out to these wind door things.
Yeah, interesting that they're there.
Yeah, like even before Korra didn't even come out yet, right?
No.
So this is like, but also, dude, broke the ground. Also broke that dude's spine for sure.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Blue
Murder.
Spirit just straight up murdering people, but we're not going to show it because this is a kid's show.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. They'll be fine.
You're fine.
They're
Just a little
fine.
slicey dicey.
Blue Spirit's doing some damn things.
Those are stone, by the way. So those dudes are like suffering some
Some
blunt force
serious-
trauma.
Hold on a second.
Absolutely.
Hold on a second. He was
Jesus
in the
Christ.
doorways and then he found what happened?
What?
Oh, you should definitely watch the live action, Samuel. It's done really well and definitely in the spirit of Kenshin. And
The
yes,
live action what?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh,
If you
okay.
want to see a good live action adaptation of an anime, Rurouni Kenshin is definitely one of them. Unlike Full Metal Alchemist, which was very disappointing.
Everything hurts.
It all hurts.
Everything hurts. Ah! Oh my gosh.
Let me just swoop in. No one's
No,
gonna
but-
shoot an arrow. We don't have arrows in this.
The
It's
mask
fine.
is blue though.
It is, yeah. They
They're
did
going
that
through. This is like a Halloween like costumes. You're like, what do I make my blue spirit? Oh, I have this Frankenstein mask. I'll just paint it
It's
blue.
random. We'll just
Throw
give
this.
Heavy metal wig.
Like I don't understand why they added the hair though.
Aesthetics. I feel like if I saw somebody fighting with that much, I would grab that and just yank his head.
Yeah.
Like I would absolutely utilize that in a fight. He's scary.
Can you imagine if they're like, fine, do it.
Do it.
Do it. We'll find him.
Oh my god. The other thing is it me or is it like the movie feels a little slow? Or
It speeds up in all the wrong areas, I think. And slows down in areas where you're like, this is okay.
I agree. I'll keep that.
yo. How you doing?
This is the
Hello.
kind of
Good, how
blue
are
spirit outfit that Party City would mark as blue mass swordsman just
Exactly.
to avoid copyright. Dude, that is on
Perfect.
point.
What happened? What happened?
In the movie, they got away.
Yeah, but how did he hit? Who hit who?
Is that
The
I think it's that
archers.
arrow?
They
Remember?
did still actually manage to include the archers.
Now he has a second scar. Oh, what's up, dude? What's up,
Another
Joe?
Hello, how are you?
one.
Yo. Oh, just watching our favorite movie.
Everybody's favorite movie.
Favorite movie?
I've only heard great things. I love your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It's,
Very cool.
Aloha Friday.
Yeah,
It
We're
is,
on
The
the
yeah.
movie is
Fridays.
slow, right? Tweety Girl
Dante and I
90.
somehow managed to be color coordinated, but like you've stolen the show with that one. I love that shirt.
Just coming in with the red.
Drink slow
I was like, I
bending.
don't have a
Slow
dark,
bending
dark red.
drinking. Maya's coffee house says slow.
you're making me regret not wearing a Hawaiian shirt constantly.
Get one, get one.
I
for
have
the
a
court.
few. I just wish I had it with me. It's like, man, I knew I should have
Next time.
went
Next
into that
time.
area of my closet today. You know?
Next time. Aloha
Just have it
Friday.
on standby.
Yeah,
Always on standby. Put one in the
Scooty,
car.
hi.
yeah.
One in the
Just have.
bathroom.
You need to always have a cardigan and a Hawaiian shirt on.
That's
all
true.
times.
It'd be hard, man. Like I'm
Never
thinking
know
now,
when
you
you're
know
gonna
that I'm
play an acoustic
directing
set
now. It's
in
like,
the
could
car.
you imagine if I had like the goodwill that they were like, okay, we want you to direct this movie. I think it's too hard. This is scaring the shit out of me.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
How
You-
the fuck
you
would
could-
you do it?
You could do it though. The thing is, like, you would have to just like strip it for like what's the source material, like the real themes that you need to display in this. You couldn't take every single episode and be like, yo, let me replicate it in a movie. It's gonna end up like this. You
Yeah,
would have to take like you would have to
Yeah.
rewrite it, and it's an
Yeah,
adaptation.
they probably
and that's
did
what you gotta
too
do.
much. I think the
Yeah.
biggest problem is they did too much of the story, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or do 3 movies, one for each book.
Well, this is the
that's
first
what
one.
they're trying.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But it's hard
I
to
knew
do a
you were
lot.
You're gonna love that idea.
You're gonna love it.
Because like I was saying,
Fantastic.
Star Wars, like Episode 4, is probably like maybe 2 or 3 episodes if you looked at it as a TV. It wasn't an epic whole book.
No, but the focus was on one person. It was like Luke Skywalker. It was the main source, and you had all these other things going on. But if you watch his character development, like he starts off super angsty. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
but I wanted to go to get power converters at Tosh Station.
Yeah, yeah.
Like whiny.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, he's like, this is so much more. And then you're like, yo, we gotta stop the Death Star, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when I went to go watch Episode 4 again, I didn't realize how not much of the movie, of the whole story.
Yeah.
God, it's so short. Where's Yoda?
No. No.
Who is Yoda?
The Force is barely like a move thing in Episode 4.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're figuring out the practice. Like, how do we do this force thing? Well, we can
The thing is, like, how do
pull
you
and
do a
push.
movie
That's it.
that means a lot to a lot of people and make it feel like it means something without trying to like every moment means something, or it
Right.
becomes like everything means something that doesn't mean anything. Feels like it means.
It's the foundation, and then it blossoms from there.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars can't be Star Wars at Episode 4, but like Star Wars is Star Wars past Episode 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Like even this, like we know why this happens, but it wasn't very clear as to why is this happening in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie, and if I remember correctly, it
That
just sort
op
of
is
jumps
crazy
to,
looking.
like,
What's
he's
going
fine,
on
don't
here?
worry about it, and like nothing's ever. There is no.
It's just so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
But, like-
Appa's horrifying.
It does look a little bit weird to
Just
me.
focus on
If
the
you
key.
watch like Akira, like that's a whole like long manga series, and there's like so much in it, and it covers like a lot of good stuff. But the animation is its own adaptation of that, and does a really good job because it carries like some of the source material into it, but it writes its own essential
Right.
story.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can do it. It's just
They're doing like a live action
much
Cowboy
fan service
Bebop.
in
We'll
this.
see how that goes.
We will
Wow.
see how that goes.
yeah.
The thing is, I feel like if just taking a live action series and making a live action series, you run into the are you literally going to try to recreate the show like frame by frame, just live action and do the best that you can to, or are
Yeah.
you going to actually make it something a little different? Like, what are you going to
Exactly.
actually be bringing to the table with this remake? Like, what? Why?
Yeah. Because if not,
That's
why don't-
true too.
like,
That's a good
it's like
question.
Lion King. I didn't need to see
No,
the live action.
I didn't
whatever,
watch that.
because
Watch
it's a
that?
shot for shot of like
Literally.
an animation.
and it was
Why?
boring. It was more boring as
Like
a
an
live action. It
exercise
was
in
nowhere near as
filmmaking.
it was lame. You were like, great, this was okay, cool.
What about? I
This-
didn't watch. Did you guys watch Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
How was that?
that one
Wha-
wasn't.
It's okay.
Be our guest.
It was there.
It was
mean-
better than I would say Lion King, but
Yeah.
like
Hey, there's
Better than
a
I expected
Yumi.
it
Is that Yumi?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yue, Dante?
You-
Yue.
There you go. Sokka's like, that's my girl.
Oh yeah.
My brother and princess became real close friends.
Who's that? Is that Seychelles?
I don't know. These are all Nickelodeon kid actors, I think.
I think
I meant
Okay.
Yue. Yue. I said
Yue.
Yue.
Yeah, you said Yumi. Yue.
I said
Dork.
the wrong thing.
Dante, you're perfect for this movie. You're casted.
You're perfect.
Pronouncing the names
Oh.
on point.
Maybe I mean, and I watched The Matrix recently, and that was a movie I wasn't expecting much when I first saw it, and it was so friggin' good. So I'm like,
It is Seychelles, by the way.
I thought it was Seychelles. Where was Seychelles in Korra?
And also Seychelles is Asami.
Yeah,
in
she's a
Korra.
Sami, right?
So
Right.
that's Asami.
Dante did mispronounce drink.
But
But
hold on
yeah,
a second.
Dante mispronounces the names as often as the movie
they
does.
got
drink.
What if
Paku
the
in here.
Wachowski brothers directed this? You know,
It probably would have been great.
although they've done
because-
some things that aren't great, Justin. Jupiter,
It probably wouldn't have been great.
Jupiter. What's that movie with? That was not a great one. You know what I'm talking about with Channing?
But I don't know. I mean, like, it could
Jupiter
have turned
Rising
out
or Jupiter
great.
Returns or something?
Jupiter
Because-
Ascending, is that the one?
Yeah,
Uh,
Jupiter Ascending. Have you
I
watched
Nailed it, I got
Jupiter
there.
Ascending? That
Yeah.
movie,
But
rollerblading.
the
was
thing is,
ah.
like, they have to work within, like, a confinement. Like, there's a space, there's borders, and they have stuff to work with. I think if you're coming from, like, if you did The Matrix, you're like, wow, there's a lot of free range, a lot of creativity. But then you have to come in here and work within these parameters. I think it might have turned out well because you're like, oh, I can't just do this because there's these restrictions. So maybe. And there would have been more practicals, right?
I mean, maybe you'd have to just
blend of practicals.
either like I like what Bridget was saying. Like, what are you gonna bring to it new?
Yeah.
Either you'd have to like either just do like 1 or 2 episodes and just try to kill it and just do maybe shot for shot, just do something like really interesting like that. Not interesting, but boring, but like do it. Or you just scrap it and you
Shot
do
for shot
something
wouldn't work.
super left field. Like I don't friggin' know. Like
I feel
Just a
like
whole
make the
nother
story about
Avatar,
Katara. Like make the
movie.
story about Katara and just Avatar. You know what I'm saying? Like do something that's like not in the show. It's like we're just gonna make the whole show movie about something else, and so it's a whole different perspective or point of view on a story that we all know what happened in the cartoon. Like,
Yeah.
let's just make a story about Appa. Appa's the main character. He's just rolling around. He's
That's what
seeing people do
we
shit.
know that's what people want.
Appa
That's what I
Momo.
want to do. Appa.
Well,
That's what we want.
I feel like I can kind of, get Bridget talking on this thing, but it's sort of like one of your favorite things with the Scarlet Pimpernel, how the book is about her, but the movie is about him.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like they
Yeah.
did it a different way for the movie to make the movie make sense, and for the movie to have your main character and have someone to follow. But the book, you're seeing everything through her eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a totally different take on it, but they both work.
That's what I'm saying. I like.
Yeah.
At least you would just be something totally different, you know. But and especially
like,
since
I
you
feel
know
like-
she's gonna fall in love with the Avatar, and so it's a story about falling in love with whatever, like
Yeah,
the
I
guy who's
think-
gonna save the world.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
do
it
a
would
little hop,
be.
skip, kick.
Yeah, don't worry, fun with it. But I feel like for the most part,
This
it's
stuff is
like,
looking cool, by the way. This waterbending's looking cool.
Sort of. Yeah.
I'm into it. I mean,
into it.
I'm never gonna watch this movie. I'm into it.
Never gonna watch this
Just
movie again, but I'm into it.
What's Aang's personality like in this?
He doesn't really have one, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
the
that
thing
face
is,
the whole
It's,
time.
it's kind of like the air. You know?
part
Yeah.
of the problem is that
Everywhere.
like no, he's like everyone's like being very significant about everything because the show is important, and so everyone's doing important things. But like when you watch the show, we didn't know the show was important. Just do it, right? So Aang was just a
Yeah.
kid, like, hey, what's up? Like, but you're not seeing that because everyone's having a lot of reverence, I feel, for the source material. But when you have so much reverence, am I saying the word right? Reverence
Reverence?
Reverence.
for the source material, like it's like no one's having fun with it.
Right.
It's like a cover band, just like
Yeah.
Jonathan says, you're a musician. It's like a cover band, doing Led Zeppelin. That they can't really have fun because they're trying to do the notes
Right.
all right, and you're like, dude, like just play the song.
Yeah, and you see Led Zeppelin do
rock
it
out.
live, and they're not even doing it perfectly. But
Yeah.
they're trying. Yeah, it's like I don't know. That makes sense.
I think as long as like they keep
Also, there's not any room for. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, if you keep the core and you highlight those iconic moments that everybody knows and loves, but you do something, you bring something more to it than what was existing.
Thank you for the follow
Yeah.
or the subscribe or the whatever that is.
That's a subscribe.
Maybe we should just do the Eero story, just Eero rolling
Stop
around.
it.
Eero.
Also, we have a
Eero.
couple of drinks. Just do it like a
just
nice
no-
solid chug.
I like
With some-
Shay Shell looking cool as Yume. Yume. Who? What's her
I
name?
think even if Dante
it's
says the
trying
name wrong,
to,
at this
Yamo
point, I
be
swear.
there. Yamo be there.
It's trying
Yeah.
to have character development of like an entire series in one or entire book in like one movie.
Yeah, they tried to squish so much.
Which you can't. You're just gonna have to
Can't.
cut it. You're gonna have to give Aang like a head start on his like personality or character development, and then
Yeah.
just
And I also think for
It could have
like,
been the Sokka story. I think the Sokka story could have been cool. He'd been a good guy to
It's
run
just
after.
been Sokka and Katara's story,
Yeah.
and then next book is like Aang and Toph and or Aang and Zuko, or Zuko's the third story. Like you
Yeah,
follow
Zuko,
Aang
it
and
would be
Zuko.
Zuko. Yeah, it would be Aang and Zuko for the last one.
Like
yeah.
how Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 should have been. It should have just been Qui-Gon, Obi, then Obi and Anakin, and then last one's Anakin. That's how
Right.
it should have been.
Well, you're bringing up a really solid point, and this is one of the things that I say all the time when I talk about movies, especially when it's like in a world that's not based in reality. You always have to have a character who's normal, who's learning about the world, because you are that character. Like
Right.
Luke Skywalker
Exactly.
is a normal dude,
Mhm.
and you are learning about Star Wars through Luke. Everything happening around him is like new to him, so it's new to you, but you're learning about it.
Yeah.
Whereas Star Wars 1, 2, 3, you don't have that character. You
Exactly.
don't have somebody that you're like, this is you in it. Like
Yeah.
you're kind of Obi-Wan, but he knows what's going on.
Everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
The
So,
character,
like,
yeah. The audience is
You guys
protagonist.
saying Katara is learning about this. Like Aang should be like, I hate to use the example, the Han Solo of it, where he knows what's going on, like he knows who he is, but she's
Yeah.
like, what is going on? You're learning through her. But if you're following a character who's like, yeah, I get it, you're not
Yeah.
going to get it as much.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all
And-
moving because of the plot. It's like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
Aang doesn't know. Nobody knows anything, but they're just
Yeah.
moving for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Good characters make good plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
And
gonna be
the
my
sounds.
other point. As long as they had like the characters, like the characters were themselves, you could get away with more with the movie if the characters still felt like the characters.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes Avatar so great, is that all the characters are great. Like
Yeah.
Zuko's character development is insane. I'm seeing it for the first time. Zuko's character development is like some of the best of all time. Aang is learning about intensity as it goes on. Like he's losing his childhood as it goes, and it's like there's so much going on with all of these characters, and it's like you're not getting that. I just came and started ripping. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's good.
Good.
All right.
And you could have gotten away with not having as much bending, like, because if you wanted to make it more realistic, which this is trying to be, like more of a realistic take, it would be exhausting to bend all the time. You'd be like, yo, I'm so drained. Like, I'm literally using my ki, my spirit to move stuff. Like, so you wouldn't be like, boom, boom, spirit bending the entire show. I mean, spirit bending, air bending, like whatever bending. I was like, so you could have gotten away and just like only had it in like kind of dire moments, which would make perfect sense.
And then have them be exhausted.
Yeah.
It's like going to they're going to work out. It's like, Jesus, I was not ready to lift
And
that.
I don't know about
They're
y'all,
also
but
kids.
Yeah.
because it's like a live adaptation of an animation, everything does just look.
Yeah. Everybody
Like-
else is saying it too long to bend again. Drink.
Okay, I'm bending.
Yo, let's. Fire Ninja's here. We should kiss, though.
Is another okay?
We should- yeah, we
quick
should
question out
definitely
there, guys.
switch
Quick
for a
question
hot
out there.
second.
I'm watching this. What's the best live action adaptation from an animation?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Or was there? Anybody throw it in
Rurouni
the
Kenshin.
chat? What?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Huh?
Rurouni Kenshin. It's
And
a
how many times
Ronin.
We're
Japanese
gonna
anime.
make poor Jesten.
Oh, like
repeat
the
this.
Ronin
What'd you
movies.
say?
The Ronin movies.
Kenshin. Just Kenshin.
Just Kenshin.
It's
Ro-
awesome.
Ro-
That's a good
Ronin
question.
Kenshin
Samurai.
by far is bacon.
I have
Mulan,
a,
Mulan, you guys, Mulan, Lion King, yay,
I
nay,
have a
Beauty
disagree
and the
with that.
Beast, maybe,
Hey,
Aladdin,
disagree.
Purple May,
Well,
May
no,
says
no, I
definitely
don't think
Aladdin.
any of the Disney live action remakes are
Gamer
qualify for this
Until
at
I
all.
Die
I'm
says
still
waiting
Teenage
for the
Mutant
brave
Ninja
little
Turtles.
toaster.
Teenage Mutant
Me
Ninja Turtles.
too. I
It
love
said
that.
teenage,
That would
which
be
Teenage
great.
Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Fantastic.
Gamer Till I Die says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage-
Just looked at the
Like
draft
which
just now.
Ninja Turtles? Like the 90s movies? I
Yo,
could go
when
on
did you become? What's his name from G.I. Joe's? Storm Shadow?
Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow? Jumping
know.
in negative whatever.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
you're just
that's,
right, you're Firebender. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You'll be
That,
fine.
90s
is that
TMNT?
Zuko?
It's fantastic.
Is that Zuko?
I
Or
agree.
that's Avatar.
Cinderella.
No, it's Zuko, dude.
He is
Yeah.
not Snake Eyes, but Storm Shadow. Yeah, is it Storm
Yeah.
Shadow?
That's,
Storm
yeah,
Shadow.
Storm
We're
Shadow.
specifically talking cartoon to movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cartoon
Okay.
to
Yeah,
G.I.
cartoon
Joe.
movie.
What about G.I. Joe? See how they did G.I. Joe? They just did some other shit.
We've got
like-
some for Detective Pikachu.
Detective
G.I.
Pikachu
Joe
was
was-
great.
G.I.
Yeah.
Joe was a good movie. Wasn't really an adaptation.
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Watch it, but
Transformers.
You
I
should
will
watch
say,
it, actually. You
was
would
pretty
actually
good.
enjoy
The
that
first
movie.
one.
Yeah.
Also-
Actually, yeah. I agree with you.
Transformers.
Yeah.
I
Again,
love the Transformers movies.
they're good. I mean,
because I'm obsessed with Bumblebee, but that's besides
But they
the
also
point.
just did a story that was kind of
It's like
not. He just made up shit. All of a sudden, they're
Yeah, why not?
yeah. You're like,
Brought something new to it.
well, no, but the cartoons also weren't very.
Just like Mark Wahlberg.
They were
Guys,
commercials for
guys,
toys, and I
Guys,
liked
I
them,
think we found Transformer.
but they weren't like as strong as subject material show. You go back and watch it. And I love Transformers. Go back and watch
Right, right, right.
the same show over and over.
There's not as much to
Right.
like. Yeah, yeah, I get you.
But they did what you were talking about, where they were just like, take the characters, we're just gonna put a linear storyline, beginning
Yes.
to end. They didn't try to squeeze the show. They were
Yeah.
just like, tell a quick little story, tons of explosions. It's gonna be super,
Right. And
super nice to
shiny.
look
Michael
at. but
Bay
hey, you
just
get
went
Transformers.
crazy with it. Buckenheimer. Whoever did that. Buckenheimer? Bay? One of them.
Hey,
What, the
we're just going to
Transformers movie?
explain what the tattoo is. You got to
now,
meditate
drink.
for a long time. How long is a long time, man? Just a long time, and then
Oh,
you get these
this is-
sick tats.
Are they gonna? Did they keep the fish in this?
It would have been.
You
It would
gotta
have made
watch
more
the movie,
sense if you
Dom.
said you get these tattoos when your mind and body become one, or something more philosophical than just like literally just meditate. You get these
It-
sick tats.
Yeah, well, like it's supposed to be when you master airbending, but like
Yeah.
whatever. Sure.
Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah, that's a good one.
Love
Roger
Who
was
Framed
good.
Roger Rabbit.
Watch-
I don't know if
Watchmen-
there was
Watchmen was
animation
great.
before the movie.
Yeah, I
He
don't.
just
I don't know.
created for
Yeah.
like the best action.
It is fantastic. It's the best mix of
the
two.
best mashup ever.
Yeah.
So good. I can't ever do this.
I have my favorite like book to movie adaptation.
Does Batman count? Does like
I
the
don't-
Dark Knight series
Oh
count?
yeah, Dark Knight. Dark Knight, yeah.
Dark Knight
Like the
series
Batman the
counts.
animated
Batman's
series.
do
like,
count.
the Batman's does that kind of
I'm
count?
gonna stand by that. Dark
Yeah.
Knight series is amazing.
There you go.
Dark
Yeah,
Knight
those
series.
three movies, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
You're
look
okay.
who
You in
showed
there.
up to the party.
Uh-oh.
White ninja outfit.
I also hate how he had to bring that torch just so he had some fire to bend, because firebending requires already created fire in this
No,
movie.
it
Yes, it does.
Does it?
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
they cannot they cannot bend it from their own hand.
So
they
he just
literally
lit
have
the
to have
ground
a
on
source
fire?
of
They
fire.
can't pull
to bend
fire
it.
out their ass.
They
Which
can't.
doesn't make any sense because then how did he heat up the ice?
Doesn't make
But
sense.
he doesn't in this one. He didn't do
He
it.
did to
He
get to
broke the
get
ice. He
underneath
had-
the
he made his
ice. He had
hands
to
hot.
firebend.
But in every other scenario, they cannot bend fire from their hands. Like
Yeah.
they literally have to have a source of fire to bend.
He might have just been a naturally warm individual.
Yes, this
Maybe.
is
Ice
just
could be
hot,
very
as they
I
hot.
heard
say.
Dev Patel
Zuko,
apologize
aka
for
Hot
this movie.
Hands.
Hot hands, Zuko.
Well, if it isn't Zuko Hot Hands, whatever your dang last name is.
Does he ever say flame on?
No, unfortunately not.
Flame on!
That's Johnny. That's Johnny Flame, right? Johnny.
Storm.
What was the
Storm.
alt take that you had to say, Dante, for the toy? Fire
Oh,
on?
Shit. Yeah, some
Fire
stuff. They're
on.
like, say stuff like fire on. I'm like, that. We don't say that, dude. I'll say it if you want to put.
Hey, I'm
I
gonna
don't-
just put you on this tree because
Anybody
I don't
have
want
the
you to lie.
toy where I speak? I don't know what I'm.
It's all a lie.
Like that. Like. Okay, look at the set wall. Doesn't look as cool in live action as it does in animation.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're like, that's clearly supposed to be stone.
It's
Rather
clearly,
than, like,
it
a
doesn't look like
glacier.
Game of Thrones. Like if you want to make it look like Game of Thrones, like let's go. Yeah,
Well,
you
that
know.
also requires, the budget. It depends.
They
on
had
what
some
you-
money. That dude don't look like a
Oh, I think
waterbender.
I do think this movie had quite a budget.
I think
but
this
they
guy had
just-
quite a budget.
They might
I
have been
think
so
it
spread
all-
thin to make so many different scenes.
It went to all the costumes.
Costumes look.
Yeah.
The costumes are great.
Yeah, the costumes are fantastic.
Yeah.
That's like when I watched.
It's just they
I watched
chose
Attack
the-
on Titan live action version.
Oh,
You watch
no.
it?
Right.
Holy
I didn't.
shit!
I
yeah.
didn't watch it.
No.
I watched it in
I-
Japanese. It's
I
kind
get really afraid of live action anime.
the
remakes.
costumes of the pilots are awesome. However, seeing large.
I
Yeah.
can imagine so.
Super strange.
Wait, they're
Hero
wearing
drink.
diapers in the live action?
You
Why
know
didn't
the
they just
big
make
like
it
giants. You know
like
the
a
giants
Ken or
wearing the
Barbie doll?
diapers,
Or it's just
They're like-
nothing.
It's just
and
nothing.
they're like walking around eating
Yeah.
people. Strange. They're killing them. It's a very gory movie. Almost like a
Is
horror.
that what's her name?
Is that Jen Hill?
We saw the lizard thing. We're like, oh, she's here. No, it's
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not her. It is. That is supposed to be their rhinos, but it's not
See,
obviously
also,
a
it's
rhino.
They could
Why-
have just. The boats came straight up, and you guys are all waterbenders. Like, what? How'd you even let a boat get that close? You're waterbenders. Like, did
You
you
know-
need to actually be like,
freeze
guys?
the wave.
I mean,
God,
that's
there's-
also. I mean, that
there's
also
water.
happens in the animated version. So it's like, well,
But is it? But yeah.
Well, they
But
still
Because
get
they still
some
get
Said
of it.
on.
through.
She said
Oh,
on.
yeah,
So this
and
is
it's
just
not
gonna
that
sing
good.
again.
yeah, it was drink. But like, they do break through the outer walls in the series too.
Yeah.
They get in because during the day is when they start, and the firebenders are stronger during the day, and there was a shit ton of them, and Aang was out
Yeah.
shooting the ships basically by himself.
How does this end?
Because
The
they
same-
let
Book one ends.
they just let the boats roll up to the straight up to the wall. There was like
yeah,
no
they were just standing
CGing.
there.
And they're like, there's some boats. Let's
They're
just
like, there they
pump our
are.
spears. Let them know we're not afraid.
We're ready. Welcome to Helm's Deep. I mean, the Northern Water Tribe.
Did they do what's his name in this? The face thing.
Co? No.
I think this is about the time I left the theater with my sister
is-
and boyfriend.
This is
Walk out of the
this is
theater during this
dragon.
movie, Justin.
He didn't see it in theater.
I
is
don't
the
even
thing.
remember which form I saw it in.
Me and my friends, we stayed the whole time, and then we just screamed in the theater lobby afterwards.
This is I'm
Checks out.
any
Yeah.
of this out.
We have a hydrate, so drink some water.
I'm too.
Oh, is AJ? Is AJ in this?
Is there an AJ,
AJ
in the chat?
Raphael? AJ, you popped in?
AJ jumped into the chat. What's up, Age? We're watching.
We're watching this movie.
Watching one of the greatest. things.
Greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, Dante, we should watch. And Bridget, we should watch Kenshin So Dante
I'm
could
down.
see like a
I'm down.
good anime live action.
It is always weird to see dragons talking.
Have you seen the movie Dragonheart?
Yeah,
Yes.
weird.
I
Sean
love that
Connery.
movie. That's
Sean
one of my
Connery was the dragon.
exactly. That's
That's
one
so
of
good.
my favorite movies
No,
of all
yeah,
time.
if the dragon talks,
So great.
he definitely needs a accent. Don't
Yeah.
Every dragon.
Sean Connery. He's
I just like they were like, there's no
Irish.
Roku here, just dragon.
that was cool.
Welcome to
Dragon.
Dragon Ball.
It's this dragon. Cue dragon. Rock the dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragons talking is always a little strange. Like if you just seen Game of Thrones, those dragons never spoke a word of English.
They did not.
Speaking of dragons, you know what would make a cool series? The movie didn't do so great, but Reign of Fire, man. Like, I think there's potential there for like a TV series.
Which one is that?
Reign of Fire is where, like they discovered that there's an egg in like the British like underground subway thing, but it's like a dragon egg, and then dragons like eventually scorch the entire earth, and like people have to live underground and stuff.
I
like
did
a
not
really
see
cool-
that, but
It's
I'm
like
very
they did a
interested
movie
in
of that?
The movie didn't do so great. It's Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale, and Jared Butler.
They call it Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Jared, the Scottish guy. I was getting.
How did I miss that?
That's a star-studded
It,
cast.
it came out
Yeah.
like when I was like a kid and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
Reign of Fire, if you guys haven't seen it. Aragon was great.
This General Zhao is super cool with this. Another animation comic book that got Pilgrim.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that
Fucking-
was.
I did see somebody mention that in the
I,
chat earlier.
did
too.
they? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that film. I think it's a cult classic now.
It is for
Yeah,
sure.
100%.
When it
Yeah.
came out, it was like well received. But it should have been.
Should have.
Good.
Editing,
It was in it.
sound
That's the big-
design.
and the
Oh,
story
phenomenal.
was just
Yeah.
like fun.
How do you not see his leg, dude? I could see his leg. I
This
got
is the
great
thing about
riffs.
this. I think is it's not fun. Am I wrong to say that, guys?
No, not at all. I also feel like you see the back of Aang's head so much.
And there's
Got it.
a certain
The
thing.
kid wasn't an actor, so
Yeah.
martial artist. He's good.
yeah, he was
kicks
a
ass.
martial artist. He like won some competition, something
Yeah.
over. He was like the champion of something. I
Kicking
don't
ass,
remember.
for sure.
No, no,
But
it's
there's
bad. I don't wanna
something
rip him.
fun about the
Yeah.
show
Just throw him
that's
on the
not
ground.
in the movie. Not fun. Everything is not. Nothing
It's
is
just too
fun.
serious.
Yeah,
I think that's
they
the
didn't
problem.
find any balance with it. There was no
Because there's got to be
for a
some
movie
fun
about the
to it.
Avatar. There's this odd lack of balance.
Oh,
Yeah.
tap out.
Because
Tap
like
out,
even when
Zuko.
you watch like Matrix, that movie's fun. Like
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
going into the Matrix and getting the guns and like they're doing all this shit, but they're still like it's Keanu like having fun being a superhero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like no one's having fun in this.
Because
No.
there's no growth in this. Like
And I get
everyone
Dev
just
not having fun.
has-
He's Zuko, but everyone
yeah.
else in the show is having fun.
Yeah. There's a
They're
reputation
kids.
poll happening in the chat.
Oh
Yay!
snap!
You love
They're
to see it. Water
kids.
is winning, Dante. Sorry.
Like this scene is basically
Come on, firebenders.
just two
Rep,
siblings fighting.
rep the fire.
It
even
really
though-
is.
Like an older brother just throwing his little brother around. She came in and just froze him to death. You
Yeah.
you literally died in this movie.
Yeah. Zuko's
What
dead.
happened? He got Han Solo'd? He
He
got
did,
Empire
he
Strike
did
Back?
indeed.
He was like,
He got Han Solo.
"Ah!"
He would be dead, man. She didn't give him no air pockets.
No. The dragon spirit. There's no previous avatars. It's just this dragon.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like you already went with
Doesn't
like
he
the
talk
Star
to the
Wars
dragon
aspect.
somewhere?
Just
But he
have
doesn't. He doesn't talk to the dragon. He talks to Roku, and they show
Yeah.
Kyoshi, but they're like, "Fuck Roku. He doesn't exist."
That's why I'm talk to the dragon in
No,
the
the
show.
dragon doesn't talk. It's Roku.
That's what I'm
Guys.
saying. It's weird for
Guys,
dragons to talk.
Guys, this is legal department. We couldn't do Roku because there's a
Okay.
streaming service called Roku, and we'd get into a lawsuit if we had Roku in it.
Wow, who chose for the dragon to become Yoda or something?
Just the
What's going on?
dragon spirit. What? Get out.
Is
And
it,
also, if you're gonna have a dragon, you might as well just made it like British Sean Connery.
Right?
Is it
Yeah, it would
dragon
bring Sean
spirit?
Connery back.
I was confused about this dragon spirit. They just made that one up.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be like, oh, an homage to Roku spirit animal, but like they literally just call it the dragon spirit, and it's like, well, that's not what that is.
Maybe. Whoa.
Oh, Fire won
Whoa.
barely in that
Whoa.
Rep Your Nation poll.
Yo,
35%. 33%
Shout out to all
was
the
water.
Fire Nation
This
folks.
looks like the initial
Loving
face
it.
of Sonic on Appa.
Oh my
I thought
God.
Appa was cool looking.
It's
He's
like
scaring
whoever
me.
designed Sonic, the initial Sonic was like, took the face of Appa and was like, oh,
This
guys,
is
we
the
got
other
a
thing.
face
Like
we can use."
things that look
Hurts.
cute in
Why would you do
cartoons
that?
would probably
But
scare you
but
to
they
death
fixed
in
Sonic,
real
which is
life.
good because that would have been
Can,
Bless.
mortifying.
I hate to be talking so much, but can I just ask? Do you feel like they made that ugly Sonic as like a ploy? Like, oh, this is like,
We're
oh,
gonna
it
feel
looks
bad.
really bad, and then everyone complains about it, but they actually were doing it the other way anyway, and it was just like a
That's a good
bring
ploy.
attention to the thing. I don't know
Maybe.
why.
I don't think
just
so.
have that
though.
feeling.
That would be really
Maybe.
clever. You just make the trailer look kind of bad.
Yeah, you make
so
the
that people
trailer look
like-
bad, but you were doing that
'Cause-
Sonic the whole time. You
'cause
just
they-
want people to talk about it.
Yeah, they literally just wanted to get people really like. They're like everybody focus really hard.
That
on Sonic
first
being
Sonic
mad
was
about it. They're like,
pretty
just kidding, we pulled it off.
And
Funky
then they
looking.
fixed it, and everyone's like, "Wow, we did that."
Yeah,
That first
do
Sonic
that.
was pretty funky looking.
That'd be pretty genius.
Funky.
I love.
Looked like the
Sonic movie,
Grinch.
though.
Looked like kind of like one of those Grinch characters. A little bit.
I'm just gonna get this fish. I'm gonna.
Although
punch
I
the crap
like
out
the
of it.
original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in those costumes.
Oh, they were
Really?
beautiful.
Awesome.
They're infinite, and they're still infinitely better than the ones Michael Bay did. First of all, because why are ninjas having so many explosions? Michael, please.
Michael Bay.
They're
He
ninjas.
likes to blow shit up.
What are you doing? It's the exact opposite of what there's about. But anywho, and he's still a commander at this point, which obviously
Is Zhao gonna kill the? Is Zhao gonna kill the fish?
He's already talked about it. If you were paying attention,
I'm not paying
He did
attention.
say he was doing that. Bad Sonic on purpose equals 5,000 IQ move. It's a conspiracy.
Like even Zhao's character.
This part of the
development
series,
to
when
this
when
point,
when he kills the fish and how Uncle Iroh feels about it, is like so heartbreaking.
Well, in the series, it's one of the first times you really see Iroh
Oh!
get like intense about something and like show up to
Oh.
beat people.
Yue is going down.
Going down, down.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is what episode is it called? This what's the episode called?
The Siege of the North, Part 1, Part 2, Part 1 or 2.
Siege of the North. We're slipping into Siege of the North Part
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
Can we see the Dragon of the West go heavy now? Let's see it. Boom, here he comes.
Oh boy.
He pulled fire out of that. He pulled fire out of
That's-
nowhere.
and
He
that's-
pulled fire
it's-
out of nowhere. He pulled fire out of
Exactly.
nowhere.
So it's like a huge deal that he did because they're not supposed to be able to do that. Like everybody freaks out when he does it.
Oh, he
in
just said it.
gloves.
He just said it. He pulled fire out of nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they make a huge deal out of it.
What's going on right now?
Check out my fire fist.
And the fire on your hand don't look that
Came out.
doesn't look that crazy.
But also, they could use the fire on his fist.
Right, yeah, they can take that fire and make it work for them.
But the other thing is like that don't look that cool. Just fire on the back of your hand. Does it
Turns
look
out-
cool?
I'm crazy, man.
I'm crazy.
Quack,
Don't
quack,
mess with-
I'm crazy.
don't
There's a nigga
mess
that
with
Key
Hero.
Peele. Have you
Yeah.
seen that Key and Peele where he's like, I'm the crazy one. Look at me. Quack, quack, I'm a dog.
Attic
man."
Ghost says that doesn't make any sense at all.
That's
doesn't.
rough, buddy.
That's rough.
Fire fist. Oh my god.
Can't wait for the spin-off Fire Fist.
Fire fist.
That James Earl Jones speaking as a dragon? Who's that?
Who knows?
Someone's
Ong.
how'd she turn into the fish? Did they show her
Watch.
morph
Yeah.
to that fish?
You just gotta
It's
watch.
morphin' time.
It's the.
Did she go into like
Those Animorph books, you watch the whole.
She
little-
looks great as UA. No,
She really does. I'm proud of you for saying the name right.
I know her name.
Yeah, UA is beautiful in this. Fantastic. I love UA.
Hey, what's snap in chat? We got Bato of the Water Tribe. Where are you in this
Bato,
movie, Bato?
what are you doing here?
That's
Where's Bato at?
Why aren't you in this
yeah, that's what I was
movie?
gonna say when the movie ended. I'm like, you know why this movie's not as good? Because there's no Bato.
No Bato. What are we supposed
Bato,
to do without a
Bato holds a lot of the series together with all those AIDS bands.
Hold it together.
Oh my god. Oh.
Soka. She
Also,
just
their
said Soka.
relationship
Drink.
doesn't
She
make
said
any sense.
Soka.
Ahsoka, drink.
The only character they got right, well, they got Zuko and they got Katara's name right. Everyone else, they just gonna change the pronunciation.
Yeah, they're just gonna do whatever they want. And I remember as a kid, younger, and seeing an interview with M. Night where he was like, "Well, I used to watch the show with my daughters, and I was like, do they hate you now?
Yeah.
Do they disown you?
Also, that kiss wasn't like an earned, like it didn't make any sense. I'm like,
We just saw them walking around holding hands
Yeah.
one time.
Is that how that works?
It's easy.
He just walk
Seduction is
around.
far easier in the Avatar. movies.
He just walks into a room and people are like, "Wow, I love him.
I've got to kiss you.
I gotta kiss you." We've known each other for 2 seconds.
Like, I don't really feel sad about her,
Yeah,
dying or whatever, because it's like I didn't even get to know her. Like,
yeah.
she has no,
And I like
like-
how her hair turns dark. Very tangled of her.
like, if you could get, I don't know who saw The King with Timothy Chalamet, but like, Robert Pattinson was only a small bit in that movie as the Prince of like France or whatever, but that dude stole like every scene, and you are like, that guy's dope. That actor's dope. Like, you don't need a whole long 20 minutes to develop her character. You could have like very memorable.
They
and
might have
important
shot a lot
scenes.
of other stuff that they.
100%
Maybe.
true.
Yeah,
She did.
she did.
No, she's taking a
I
nap,
thought she
dude.
turns into the fish. What happens to the fish
Nah, she
action?
gave her soul up. She gave,
She just
her,
jumped her soul into the fish.
Her life force.
yeah, the Force. She is one with the fish, and the fish is one with her.
Dude, don't look like it can.
I hate it. Drama.
Must forgave my aunt. Blast his ass once. Come on. Don't mean you kick his ass and roll out of here real quick.
I also feel like this kind of like cheapens a little
At
bit
first-
of Zuko's development, because in the series you see Zuko be like, I'm gonna save Zhao in the end or whatever.
That's
but
so
like this
true.
is like Iroh talks him off of the ledge, but like in the series you get to see Zuko be like, no, I'm actually a decent dude on my own, you know?
Yeah, it's you're just taking away from the character.
Oh, point.
Yeah.
Also, my first girlfriend turned into a fish.
I saw that too.
Okay, that's so true.
So true. They just took that Agni Kai scene from the beginning and brought it to the end, which like, but
But you never really had that tension between them. You just
yeah, they
had
didn't. Yeah, it was just sort of like
him, being condescending to
the kid.
the kid, and then
Yeah.
Zuko just being like, "You're gonna bow to me."
Yeah, like it wasn't
know
really.
what's
It's not
going-
the same.
I don't know what's going on.
And there was also like now you don't have that redemption of, or like not redemption, but like that side of Zuko where he's like, "Come with me," like
Yeah, like
I will say, I can
Yeah,
save
like,
you,
I'll
like
still
I
save you,
hate
like,
you.
I hate you,
I
but
s-
I'm not gonna let you die like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like instead of him trying to get his honor, it's like, dude, you are an honorable person.
exactly. Yeah, we don't get that.
But
Who
now we
wins?
just
Who
get-
wins in a fight? The Avatar gang or the Harry Potter gang?
I mean, okay. Well,
Avatar
I mean,
from movie or Avatar from show?
the show
The
version.
show from the show.
We
I
just
mean,
watched them drown him in a ball of water.
Zhao's dead.
Yeah, they drowned him.
Yeah, he just be dead.
I feel like the camera angle they were giving Zhao on that bridge, like every time, looked like he was like really trying not to shit his pants. Like, it
Yeah,
was
the
just a
Zhao
really
character
poor
had
camera
no
angle.
real like power going on in
No.
the movie.
Yeah.
Kind of like talk shit and then like
Yeah. And I'd say Ozai's featured a little too heavily in the first. Because though that like takes away his power too, he just kind of seems like he's not doing anything.
Yeah. Like M. Night, like good director.
Obviously,
He's just
yeah.
not like this movie relies on a lot of action. Like you would need an actual like action director. There's like a lot of wide shots that don't make sense for the action. It's like, oh, okay, like there's so much space to avoid getting hit or
But is there an M Night Shyamalan twist in it?
Well, I think that's also the thing is like M. Night was given a world that he couldn't do anything with, and he doesn't know how to do anything
It's
with.
not
a
really
world that
his
he can't
forte. His
create.
forte
Yeah,
is
like
like
it's not
some
his
kind
like
of twist
that's not
is
his
happening.
thing.
He's such a good world builder.
Yeah, like this isn't his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
he
the
just-
thing about getting a really good director to do stuff. It's like kind of wants their kind of like stamp on things, and sometimes you're
Yeah.
like it already has its stamp. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if you
Yeah.
looks cool.
uh, Jack Black says the twist was that it was supposed to be good.
Thanks, Jack Black.
It would also been cool if they had like even the girls with their shaved head,
Yeah.
since
It
they're
would've
all
been.
like young monks as
Right.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
They should have just got what's his name? I can never pronounce his name properly, but the dude that's also in
Justin Bieber.
Doctor Strange, who
Don't
plays
say Bieber.
the one that trains with Benedict Cumberbatch. What's his name?
Oh, I know
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about.
Who was
Yeah.
in 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah. What you talking?
Yeah, I know who
Bacon.
you're talking about.
Right.
They got Justin Bieber.
I think
Justin
you're right.
Bieber. Justin Bieber should have been all the monks.
No, Dante, stop it with your Justin Bieber propaganda.
I
Stop
like
it.
it.
Get out.
Yes,
They have
Joe.
some good music.
Slow bending drink.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Slow
It's super slow
bending.
bending. Thank God the movie's almost over.
Why would you
now.
take that run? Well, you saw that was coming up. Why would you try to get on the wall?
I can make it. No, I can't make it.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a full retreat. Wait.
Yeah, it was. And we don't get a koi fish. It's like we no koizilla in this one. It's a bummer.
No what?
No
They got rid of the
koizilla.
giant spirit fish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't get sued by Studio Ghibli, so we had to change the
We
design.
had to change.
This is literally so dumb.
I don't know. I'm so torn. What's going on here?
I know she's smiling, but I feel like if I was there, even knowing Aang's on my side, there'd be that moment where I'm like, "What direction is that wave going?
Yeah, I'd be
Is
kinda
that towards us,
terrified,
or is
yeah.
that that way?"
It looks a little uncertain.
Like you never want to be next to that much water. That's not good.
No.
Like even him doing that like martial arts, it's not cinematic. Like
No,
you're
it's
here
not.
to
He
watch
just-
a cinematic movie, and he's just like wide shot, like kicking. It's like
Yeah, he just.
give me
and not-
something more exciting than a child kicking and air punching.
Yeah, like it doesn't. None of it lands. His punches don't land.
Like, he looked huge in this. Did he like grow in size?
Nah, it's just the angle.
Yeah. Yeah, he might be standing on two.
Go, guys, just go,
Just run. Get out of here.
guys. He's slow bending. We have enough time to get out of here.
Honestly, yeah, he's just holding that wave up there now. There really isn't a threat. We're just looking
just-
at
he's
it.
just flexing.
It's just a wall. He's just showing off at this point.
Danny DeVito as Boomy. Danny DeVito would kill it as Boomy.
I think it would be
That
hilarious.
should be awesome.
He'd be like Danny DeVito, but then you would like basically
Danny DeVito
Aaron
should have been
Rodgers
Uncle
him?
Iroh. How
or-
about he'd be
yeah,
great Uncle
Steve Rogers
Iroh.
him.
Yes.
Put Danny DeVito on some buff guy.
Yeah, on the
Did you say Aaron Rodgers him?
Yeah, I said Aaron Rodgers because I was like Steve Rogers, Aaron Rodgers.
close
Both
enough.
have that haircut.
I think that's the Captain America we all know.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a hero in his own sense.
Exactly. Especially in Green Bay.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine just like they redo
You guys-
Captain America? It's just
You
Aaron
guys are hanging
Rodgers.
in there with us.
Sick mustache.
Yeah.
We have like 10 minutes,
Goes in the
so
machine,
we're almost
comes
there.
out,
We're almost
mustache.
there.
It goes in. Steve Rogers comes at Aaron Rodgers like, this isn't what I was expecting, but this is really cool, and it just turns into a football movie.
Oh
That would have been a great Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Missed
Should we write a Super
opportunity.
Bowl commercial after this?
Right, yeah. Get on that. Get on that.
Hey, let's help him down.
He's
He's
exhausted.
fatigued.
He's so tired.
Guys, there was no Suki. Yeah.
I know. No
There's also no
Suki.
Bato.
I know.
Also no Jet. Just putting that out there.
They should have did the whole movie like Amber Island Players. Just do like a kitschy version
Just make
of
it.
the
Yeah.
whole.
Just make it.
crazy.
Lean into the joke.
Lean into the, like the
Is that
madness.
Zuko?
No,
No, that wasn't.
no,
Okay,
no.
sorry.
They
Just
want you to
gotta-
be their avatar. Well, guess what? They have no choice. He is the avatar.
And you know what else there
No choice.
wasn't? The Cabbage Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the Cabbage Man.
You gotta have the cabbage.
Like,
At least a brief cameo. Come on.
Yeah. You could add a lot of different things, man.
Thank you for the bits. And I saw somebody redeemed Stretch, so I'm gonna stretch.
On stretch.
Oh God.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's it.
Oh, it is.
Is that it?
guys, we did it. Watch the
We did it,
We did it,
greatest.
you guys.
We did it. Wow.
We did it.
See? And look at that. The drinking game didn't kill us, like I said it wouldn't. And our charity streams are usually much worse.
That's true.
I like the tease for Sozin's
Who's that?
comment. Oh, that's supposed to be Ozone.
Oh, now they can
Oh.
use their own chi.
No, he's saying that the Sozin's comment will give them that ability. Yeah. Like so Sozin's comment doesn't just amplify their firebending, it gives them the ability to make their own firebending.
But only while it's happening, or
Only while
just
it's happening.
afterwards?
No, only while it's happening.
Okay.
Only when
There's
they're
Azula.
cooking
Is that Azula?
or carrying a torch.
It is.
British accent too?
Yes, my lord.
Woo!
Avatar, the last airbender.
Well, there it is. Look at
Did it.
that. We
Did it, you
made
guys.
through
We did
that.
it.
Woo, boy.
We did it. Wow, man.
And the
I
first
just-
people they credit are Mike and Brian, and Mike and Brian stop.
I like that my my Netflix went from Last Airbender and it was like, hey, you know what you should watch? Demon Slayer.
Ah,
Like,
Netflix has been pushing Demon Slayer so hard lately.
like, guys, watch Kimetsu because we're gonna get the movie's gonna come out soon in America.
They're like, please, please.
Woo.
Woo.
I don't
Oh,
know what to
something.
say. I'm not gonna say. I have nothing.
Dante, did you like it
Yeah, Dante, how do you feel about
or
that?
did you love it?
I didn't. I mean, I didn't. It was like whatever. Like I went. I think it's problematic. Probably problematic. It doesn't feel like the show. I think that's the biggest problem. It doesn't like the show.
Right.
Obviously not gonna audience at large. Yeah, I'm being diplomatic. Oh, I'm being diplomatic. I know, but I also
In
know
true Dante style.
it's just I just think that's the main thing for me is like it didn't like there's problems. I mean, yes, with the casting, there's things different, but at the end of the day, I feel like the show. So
Hard.
no, because I think with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it does have a feeling like the show. You know what I'm saying? It does have like a fun feel
Yeah.
to what the turtles are doing and their capers they're doing. It feels like the show.
Yeah.
This feels like a dramatic version of the show without
Mhm.
any aspects of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bummer.
Especially specifically the 90s Turtles.
How did I like the Zuko actor, Alex731? I love Dev Patel as an actor, so I'm always a fan of stuff he does. I thought he was cool. I mean, it's hard to be Zuko in a character like this because like I was thinking like the significance of the film is like that's what Zuko's doing. But when one person is doing it, then it's kind of like funny that he's all, butthurt over everything, tripped out over everything. But then if everyone's doing that, then it just looks like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they didn't seem like kids ever in the. I think part of the charm of the series is like, part of the charm of Harry Potter is like these kids gonna save the world.
Kids.
You know?
Yeah.
Kids that are going to save the world, and they're actually kids throughout the whole thing, and they only gotta grow up for certain moments when they have to be. Beyond that, they're kids doing kid
Yeah.
shit, and that wasn't really.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Olivia, O-Town
O-Town.
is in the house.
Okay.
Olivia, we just finished the movie.
Was it terrible?
Dante
I wish
loved
you
it.
watched it. I wish you watched it. You'd be less political than I am.
Yeah, Dante's being like, there were some ups and
Dante-
downs.
Scale of 1 to 5, Dante.
I mean, 3, 2, 3.
Liar! I can tell when I know you.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Look, we all know how hard it is to make a movie. Olivia,
It is very hard to make.
very
a
hard.
movie,
It's very hard to make that movie, O-Town.
especially when you have no budget.
Yeah.
Nothing to go on. A terrible. It's very hard to make a movie.
No source.
And I think the
material.
hardest thing, I was just saying, the biggest part, I think them trying to do a whole book in one movie, writer's hell. Like, how are you gonna do all that?
They went about it the wrong way.
They went about it the wrong way. I think trying to recreate something that's so beloved from the same perspective is hard. I would say just go left field with, like, make the movie about something else. Kind of have these characters in it. Like, tell the story through someone else's perspective. You've had a shot at doing something that the fan.
It's the whole first book, right?
Yeah, it's too much. And then the other thing is, like, just it didn't feel like the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, the movie in it, like, outside of the casting could have changed and all kinds of weird stuff. It's like the feeling of the show, it never felt like that.
Is it comedic at all?
No. Like a few moments they try to do some, like, light stuff.
Name, right?
Change the names. It's just
all the names are pronounced right.
Yeah.
It's Soka, Iro, Ong.
Yeah, the Eero one.
Yeah.
Ong and Soka.
Yeah.
Was there a reason ever given for that or no?
I don't know. I think they said it was more.
I think you tried to say it was more authentic.
It's more authentic. I'm like, you can't want to get the character more authentic and then cast a white kid.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go both ways. It's like either we go
Yeah.
authentic on everything, or we're gonna do, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
Or cast the white kid and name Aang. Well, what are we doing? Or it's like doing. I don't know. You're gonna do Star Wars and be like, this is Luke Skywalker. Like, that ain't Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly. We know his name.
Nah,
Why would you lie to us?
That's Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. Hans.
Dude, that's Darth Vader.
Han Solo.
3
German.
redeemable things about the movie. Like, does it look cool? Does it?
There are some cool shots. It does look cool. The costuming, which you would love because you love clothes, the costuming is phenomenal.
Yeah, the costuming is nice. It doesn't
Costuming
look
is-
aesthetically. It looks cool.
Yeah, aesthetically looks good.
Yume looks very good in the.
So that's
UA.
one thing. 4 things, Dante.
The other thing is some of the action looks cool. The bending. The weird thing about it is, like, sometimes when you look so cool in cartoons, which a lot of times animation, then in real life it looks weird, it looks strange.
Yeah,
It feels,
it's not
it doesn't feel real.
right.
Okay.
That's a weird thing, right? It's like you're trying, and it happens a lot in your fantasy movies. You're trying to do real stuff in a fake world, and sometimes it just doesn't work. You're like, what are we doing? We're on a soundstage. Yeah, it feels like we're on a soundstage. I think there's a lot of problems with the first, the 1, 2, 3 of Star Wars, where people, like, when they were doing a lot of the blues stuff, and, like, for a lot of the audience, not the audience I grew up with, but the audience that grew up with the 4, 5, and 6, they're like, that shit don't feel real to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so 2 more things. So you like the look of it. What else that is good?
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
No, it's alright. It's on Netflix. I don't know.
It's all right. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Like, go watch it.
All right, I'm going to. I'm really. I had to work a voiceover session. I'm very sad I missed this.
No,
I've been waiting for this moment in my life.
We can start again.
No, we're not gonna start
We're
no
round
more.
2.
Round 2, everybody.
I don't know.
It missed a lot.
It
The
missed.
beginning, if it sets you up to think it's gonna be good.
The
It's
first
like,
the first 2-3 minutes, the opening is really cool. Like when they did the intro of the series,
Okay.
that looked cool.
and
It's just,
then it just immediately.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
tanks
like-
real quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff looks real cool.
You're Dev Patel, right?
Dev Patel did it.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a good actor.
Okay. Bridget is silent.
Everyone's
Although
like,
it would be
not
cool,
yet.
what it might be.
I know.
I mean, M Night's a brilliant filmmaker, but it might be cool to see like Michael Bay do it and like have like a very thin storyline, but just have crazy
just all action,
explosions and
Michael Bay.
It
action.
would be a
Like-
lot of running, flying away, almost dying. What else would be? There'd be hot like random hot girls in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a Michael Bay film, you know.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
It's
Katara
like-
would wear a crop top. The whole
Mark Wahlberg would be in it for some weird reason.
Yeah,
I don't know
he'd
why.
be Iroh.
Guys, I think we
He'd
found
be
the
Iroh.
Avatar.
Someone
Sometimes
just said on Twitch that it's only 5% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
it's bad. It's bad.
Is that even fresh though?
No,
5%. It
that's
is
gone bad.
pretty
it's
rotten.
only got 5% Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get the okay for the next two, right?
No.
They were just like, and this
Didn't-
is.
didn't
I was
hear
still
that.
in
They're
high
just waiting
school
for
when
everyone
this
to
came out.
age.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
waiting for everybody to get older, so they're not as invested.
bad.
The
Yep.
Real Water
Let's
Trap
all
said if
forget those
only
happened.
Dave Filoni could have done it. Yeah, if Dave Filoni could have done it, I would love to see what
Oh.
Dave would have done. with
Right?
it. Dave would have.
Oh,
Dave would have done something. They would
absolutely.
have done something. I mean, I'm not gonna go all the way out there saying 5%
Also,
rotten movie,
it-
but shit.
it would be interesting to see due to like the technology
You're drinking?
at that
Yep.
time.
Yeah. Well, they had good technology. They already did Avatar Blue movie.
Yeah, but even still, that was like a ton of money, a lot of research and development.
The Blue movie.
But this is
Yeah.
2010, where like we're just getting out of. I mean, Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 just kind of ended.
Hold on a
right?
second. That was 10 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like I said, I
it
was
still
still in high
wouldn't
school.
have been like as amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It would still be within the confines of like 2010 CGI.
They
technology.
did Matrix.
Yeah.
They did Matrix.
I mean, it would have been maybe if someone else did. It might have been like majority blue screen.
They already did the
Yeah.
Matrix. They had already done.
And they're
Yeah.
making
Yeah,
right?
but the Matrix took place in like
What?
modern times with like urban settings, which is
That.
super easy to
That's true.
Yeah.
deck out, dude.
Yeah.
You have to create like a fantasy land.
They did
with,
the
like,
Hobbit. They already did
creatures
the
and-
Hobbit. They already did Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
sir.
but that's shot mainly in like Ireland,
Zealand.
Scotland.
Yeah, like
and
it's
like,
all.
and you also had castles that are already like.
You're
there.
right.
Yeah, they
You're
went,
right.
didn't have to
You're
like.
right. I'm on your side, Justin.
And
You're
then
correct.
if you look at Smeagol, he's just like Gollum. He's not the greatest, but
Yeah,
he
it's
still
not. Yeah.
works. But if you watch him now, you'd be like, "Yo,
You
dude."
can very
it's-
clearly see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone wants to know, what are your hopes for the live action after seeing this one?
I don't. My
It's like
hopes are all
Revolution.
gone. Vanished.
I mean, if they've got the budget, maybe they could.
It
they
could be
might
cool. I always have hope. You look, I'm a part of the Avatar family forever. Fam, and I always have good hopes for
He's got
involved in.
high
So you have
hopes.
high hopes. But
It's longer. It's not just 2 hours.
Right. They'll
Right.
be able to do more. And like what we were talking about earlier, Olivia, was the fact that like if they focus on what else they can bring, or like taking it from a different angle and not just giving us shot for shot what was already created, like
By the way, see how that got picked up?
yeah,
And, like,
Hamfrock says, like, let's face it, we're all gonna watch it regardless of how bad it turns.
Well,
And that's
yeah,
a
we will.
truism too.
yeah.
It's just
What were you
what
saying,
happens is
Olivia?
you look at it, it doesn't look that's cool. This gang doesn't look as cool as cartoon character.
No.
we did that panel and I was like, oh, it's redundant. And then all these websites picked up like the Avatar cast, like trashes the new TV
Oh
show.
my god, did you just ruin it for all of us?
Mhm. No, it said that you were like a consultant on it, and so you were good. But it
No,
literally,
I didn't say I was a consultant on it. I said they were talking about trying to get me to consult on it, and I was like, I don't know. But that was back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think the live action, if hopefully will turn out much better, because the movie's written by M. Night, who he's watched the show, but he's not like, he watched it because he's a kid, and then he's like, oh, I should make this. This will be cool, and approaches it from like a filmmaker point of view, not as much as like someone who's really truly invested in the
Right.
show, because it's not his creation. Whereas like the
Which is
Netflix has
understandable.
more
Which is also
people
understandable.
who come from the viewpoint of like, oh, I've watched the show, I've like helped make it, or this is something that I'm passionate about. So you're gonna focus on different aspects rather than just like, I'm gonna make a movie.
Yeah, kind of like the approach to the Mandalorian right now, sort of.
Yeah,
It's like it's definitely more passionate, more like
Yeah.
fan oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fans have gotten so savvy in this that when it's a fan show, kind of need like, why else?
Right.
No other reason to do it unless and for they'll make something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
Age.
Yeah.
And too many people know about things. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the
Right.
day where they'd make movies out of the book, like 5% of the people watch the movie. You know, now it's like,
Yes.
what you do Harry Potter, we like 95% of the audience already read the book, so you better come with something. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time.
Well, this was
Um,
guys. I'm gonna peace out. I just wanted to say
it's
hi.
all good. I think we're all gonna peace
was
out.
gonna
But
say, you know,
Olivia, I
that-
miss
yeah.
you. Welcome back from Las
I miss
Vegas.
you. Let's get a drink. We have to catch up. I have news, Dante.
Ooh.
Good news, bad news.
Single and ready to mingle.
What
Oh.
are we talking about right now?
Oh my goodness.
That's
Things are happening.
that's heavy. That's more heavy than a Chevy right there.
Heavier than a Chevy.
I had a feeling.
Let's
Okay.
go
The
get.
O-Town train is ready to depart.
Okay, my mic is getting
Next
blasted.
destination, Party Town.
Are you in Japan?
Yeah, still in Japan.
I hate you. Okay, bye.
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 All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We got through the movie.
We made
We
it.
will come back on Saturdays. Join Brigitte.
Okay.
On Wednesday, join Jesten streaming.
Let's-
We'll be back soon. Discussing how we're gonna come back. Or we're gonna probably come back with a test first.
We're gonna have a trivia thing. Keep an eye out for those details.
Definitely.
We're-
And
we're ready to-
and you can also catch me on Monday. Then I'm a lot of streaming. This week. If y'all want to watch the movie, talk about what battles.
Oh.
Classic. So, thank you guys for joining us. Have a great weekend. We got through the movie. I can never answer a question again on watch the movie. I'll be like, yeah, I saw that.
I
Next
saw that.
question.
Next question. No comment. All right, moving on.
So I'm gonna set up our raid. We're gonna raid Umi
Yeah, go
who
raid.
plays
Let's-
League with us.
Yeet.
We were rating Umi
Umi? Yeah.
or Ume.
Ume?
Stop
Umi.
it, Dante.
Ume. Guys, give some honor, some love. She also
Honor.
plays the League with us on Wednesday. So
Thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Look at you.
Right.
Wait, they kept her real.
They did. Look at that. Isn't it
Yeah.
fantastic?
Cora's
What she
coming up.
deserves.
Amanda 818.
I think Cora will be started towards the end of the month.
Yes. All right.
Koda. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.